rockersandpsychobilly.com, and I'm your gorgeous host, Kelley Jean, and along with me is this guy, VJ Strokenfold.
Yes, looking to poke you on Facebook. A little more. A little more.
So, we have a really good show lined up for you tonight.
Yes, we do.
We've got new body MMA fighter Jay Action Jackson is joining us.
Jay Action Jackson in the house. Yeah. All right. We got country rockers, psychobilly artist Rattletrap will be joining us, and they brought their guitars, so they'll be playing some songs. They're in the house tonight. All right.
Good live music.
Flying in all the way from the adult pimp room over there. I think it's where was he at over there?
Clevelander.
No, I was the Cleveland. It came in from the Cleveland. I think it was over there in the Peep Show over there in Lincoln Park somewhere or something like that. He's over there.
Oh, well,
yeah.
At the actual Peep Show.
At the actual Peep Show, yes.
He's doing dirty things.
He's doing, as always, the dirtiest guy in the bunch.
The dirtiest guy from Peep Show Recordings, Mr. Dan Diamond's gonna be here. Mr. Freaky Deaky himself.
That's right. And if that's not enough porn for you, we got the lovely and oh so talented Tony Batman. Oh, somebody's knocking at the door. Yes.
Oh my gosh, let's see who it is.
Tony Batman is in the house.
Yeah.
Via the Skype Entertainment News, the Planet Platypus Show. Yes, that's right.
Tony Batman. Anyone who knows anything about porn knows Tony Batman.
That's right, from the Entertainment News.
Hi.
Hi
Good
guys,
to see you. Welcome.
It's a good thing our first guest just showed up.
And we're sad to say we do not have the evil news tonight.
Oh well.
Yeah, oh well. You know, we'll still go on, and we have a special mystery skull guest, and as always, we're going to be putting out clues. If you guys can guess who the mystery skull guest is before we bring them out,
that's right.
Then you win a...
Well, you're going to win a t-shirt like this, and we got one for the females. It's in gold arts and charcoal.
You're going to win a beautiful Detroit
in the lovely Miss
Dungeon,
Kelley Jean. It's all over the website.
Soft, lovely t-shirt.
That's right.
You know, everybody who gets the t-shirts, whether they buy them or they win them, they say that they're their favorite t-shirts. They're the most comfortable.
Are they? You're not just saying it because...
It's my favorite t-shirt because the material of, especially the women's, because I don't wear the men's, it's just softer than most, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's got that weathered, like, it's been worn a bunch of times.
That's why we got them that way, they're comfortable. You know who makes our shirts?
Who?
Detroit Manufacturing. Robert Stansler. You know Robert Stansler?
No, I do not, but we need to give him a plug.
Robert Stansler, thank you for making our shirts.
Thank you. What's his company?
DetroitManufacturing.com. It's a Detroit Manufacturing. It's a nice little venue down there at Eastern Market. Yeah. And he used to, yeah.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, he's the Made in Detroit guy. He's the guy who created that logo.
You know, I think we need beanie caps.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like just a plain black one with a little patch right here, the logo.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because I think a lot of people would wear those.
Cool. Well, we're going to see you guys post up on our Facebook there. Let us know what you want to wear.
Yeah, what would you wear?
Hey,
they had our logo on it.
Exactly. All right, so we got to let everybody know who the old episode is brought to you by. DJ VJ for hire. That's right. If you need a DJ for any and all occasions, you call DJ VJ for hire. You got the graduations coming up, weddings are coming up, all that great stuff. Make sure you hit them up there. Info DJVJ4hire.com, and they'll send you over prices and packages. And graduation's coming up.
Yeah.
For your son, one more year.
We won't get into that.
All right, we won't get into that.
Next,
we got some news. Yes, we do.
Well, hey, we also have to give a shout out to King Joker.
Oh yeah, King Joker. He's out there too. He's got his event.
Maybe Good Life Limo Party Bus.
Absolutely. We're gonna let them know what's going on.
We do have some events coming up, but one of the things I would like to talk to you about first is, how was your weekend?
Oh, you know, my weekend was a blast. We did the Hash Bash, which is always a good time, and we started at Tiger Stadium. And
I know because I was with you halfway.
Halfway. We caught up.
I know. You guys went on more of an adventure than I did, that's for sure.
Yeah. And we found out the Elwood is actually a very cool bar. I didn't know they had all that underground stuff there at the Elwood. That was a lot of fun.
It was cool.
I had a great time there.
Yeah, you know, that night I went home, I passed out for like probably 5 or 6 hours. I woke up and I like started partying all over again until like 4 o'clock in the morning.
Very good. Good for you. Keeping pace.
I'm freaking trooper.
That's right. And then we went, we saw Obi Trice and Prophet.
Was it good?
Diesel Concert Theater. Once again, a name change in the industry. If you're used to New York, it is now called Diesel Concert Theater.
Oh,
and I think New York is
place.
still in there and stuff like that. Yeah, so like a lot of people, there's been some name changes. Obviously, the Macomb Music Theater used to be the Emerald. Okay. And New York is now Diesel Concert Theater. I did find out because I was like, oh my gosh, we're getting out there, and it's they had somebody else on the bill. Faster Pussycat was on the bill. I don't know. I'm like, I hope they know that Obi Trice and Prophet are going to be there too, you know.
I know.
But
it was
a different
weird mix.
No, it was
it was like
rooms,
in a different room.
And it was a lot of fun. So you had.
It's just funny to bring those two different groups together in one setting. Like we're going to get all the burnouts and all the fucking rappers together and see what happens.
Yeah, it worked out. Everybody had
cool.
And there's bowling in the middle too. So it's like.
Wow,
get your redneck on,
perfect.
get your pictures of beer, your redneck on, you're good to go. So.
Sounds absolutely perfect.
So yeah, it was a long weekend and then hash bash, you know how that was. We saw everybody up there. Dan Diamond, who's going to be coming in later on, he was there. I'll let him talk about that. So.
I had a good laugh because I see on my son's Facebook page the next day, one of his friends named Terry, I don't know if she's watching it or not, but she said, I was at this concert last night, and there were flyers of your mom, like, all over the place.
Well, that's good. At least we promote.
At least I had clothes on, like enough clothes.
And our mascot has just joined us.
Right.
Anyhow, so we got to talk about some of the good stuff coming up here in Detroit. The first thing
There's always lots of good stuff.
The Detroit Music Awards happening over there at the Fillmore, April 19th, 2013. All the bands will be over there getting awards, giving away awards, losing to the awards, but we're going to be there covering it.
I know it's my first year ever going. I've never done this before, but like I said, I'm photobombing.
You are photobombing. Anybody? Oh, that's what I want to let everybody know who's got a camera and stuff like that. Bring them cameras. Kelley will be more than happy to take photographs.
I may not be on the red carpet, but I will end up on the red carpet.
That's right. She will.
I'll tell you what, honey.
And you want to talk to Susie Quattro? That's the one we got to get you talking to. So. Quattro, yes.
Quattro.
$20 on the tickets. You can't go wrong with that. That's the 19th down there at the Fillmore Theater. It's a lot of fun. If you like to drink, I suggest you.
I like to drink.
There you go. Get out to the Detroit Music Awards and watch people win some prizes.
One of the cool things that's going on this weekend, it's actually starting Thursday, and they have another show on Saturday, is Bob Seger and the Bullet Band.
Yeah.
Locally yokel.
Oh, yeah.
Joe Walsh.
There you go.
It's at the Palace of Auburn Hills. It's $65 to $85. I'm sure you can find tickets to one of the shows. If not, check Craigslist or what's another good one? StubHub.
Yeah. It is.
Or maybe just find somebody outside trying to peddle some tickets.
Are you involved with this one?
Oh, no.
No, not involved with this. No. Okay, so we can hype it up then.
Yeah, we can definitely.
Oh, I didn't hear what you were
Jackson
talking
is it? I know exactly. We got our guy Mario Aguilar. That's right, it's a King Joker promotion over there at the Best Western Plus in Lansing, Michigan. So if you are into the all MMA stuff, and I know you are because we got one of the guys coming up later on, make sure you get out to the Best Western Plus, represent and stuff like that. And Mario Aguilar, he's up on the bill. Had him on the show, a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, he was cool.
Yeah, so get out there and always represent with the King Joker.
We didn't get to see the afro. So hopefully if we end up going to that, we can see the brilliant, humongous afro.
Oh yeah, exactly.
He kept it under wraps.
Yeah, he's gonna take somebody down with his fro. TWCZone.com is where you want to go to get the tickets. You can just show up the doors up there at the Best Western Plus, up there for a little fighting. Okay,
now I'm just gonna say the acacia strain. Now I'm hoping I'm not mispronouncing that because I'm old, but it's like Indie Grace presents the acacia strain with special guest Born Low, After the Minor, A Sleepless Malice, Blood of the Unborn, Hillside Barrier, and Dozik. So it sounds pretty freaking hardcore, even though I'm not really positive. But that's at the Machine Shop in Flint. That's on Friday. It's $12 advance, and it's $18 at the door. So if you like to go and mosh and shit, I'm imagining that would be a good place to go.
I've never heard of them. You never know. Check it out.
I've heard of that band.
Yeah.
Kind of, like, it's probably something my son likes.
I'm in metal, and I don't know. But
I
then
think
again,
it
I'm
is
into
metal.
old school metal, which people forgot about, like Ministry. You never hear of those guys.
Sepultura.
I know.
There you're Sepultura.
Yeah, I'm into all the old school metal too. You know what I'm saying?
What's that guy that, what's that band that wrote kind of slow? They're like, they play a lot of dance music, a lot of ballads. Slayer. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one I'm thinking of.
Slow
Dance
dance
music.
ballads.
What's the other, you know how the 80s guys, they always have that fucking dance ballad. All of a sudden they'd be like, okay, we're just going to play a bunch of rock and shit. Now we're going to slow it down for the ladies and bring out your lighters and then, da-da-da-da-da, fuck that shit.
Every road
Slayer, keep it
has a
rocking.
song.
That's the one. There you go. I wonder why this guy's biting bullets. Oh, speaking of which, April 19th through the 21st, it's the kickoff of Exotica Expo. It'll be kicking off at Atlantic City. Dan Diamond, who's on the show later on, he will be showing up here telling us all about the Exotica Expo.
Exotica.
Exotica. That's right. You can't
Yes.
get more X's in the Exotica Expo.
I have never attended an Exotica, but I heard.
It's nuts.
Well, yeah, I've heard from
Yeah.
you and I've heard from other people that it's like what they do with the AVN conventions and whatnot, but on like
Speed.
ecstasy,
Exactly.
like it's just more crazy,
Yeah.
more nudeness,
Well, it's
more
like it's
porn.
well, because Dan Diamond.
Imagine
knows.
Dan is
Exactly.
probably going around sticking his fingers in people's butts.
Oh,
Or
he
something.
gives physicals all
Crazy.
day long. That's all he does. He's making sure the girls are happy and they're safe. They've all been tested. You know, that's Dan's job. But anyways, it's gonna start off in Atlantic City. You want to make sure if you're out in the Atlantic City coast, make sure you check it out. And that is actually the night they're gonna have the during that weekend they're gonna have the new awards called the Fannies. So
Fannies?
the Fannies. So they'll be doing that. That's all about the fans. I guess they vote on.
Oh,
and stuff
okay.
like
I
that,
was
so it's
thinking
called the Fannies.
booty, fanny, butt, you know.
Kind of more. So.
Okay, here's a show that I would really like to go to, but I have no life, so I probably won't.
Right. You know.
It's Friday, and it's Kendrick Lamar, and he's with
Oh, yeah.
Steve Aoki, and it's at Meadowbrook Music Festival in Rochester Hills. It's $20 to $25 to get in. I'm just like right now, I'm loving that song called Ooh.
Oh yeah,
It's Steve Aoki with Rob Roy
Yeah.
rapping on it.
Yeah.
Ooh,
It
that's
sounds
a
like
fucking jam.
they're kind of mixing the crowd though, because Kendrick Lamar, he's hip hop, right? Drank. Yeah.
Right, but I think
Right,
it's a
swimming
combination.
pools.
I think it's a,
That's right. It
Yeah.
starts at swimming pools. Yeah.
so my kid listens to swimming pools. Yeah,
There you go.
blame it on him.
That's
I
quite a
don't,
bit
I don't
though.
listen to anything that's really on the like. I think most music that I like isn't even on the radio.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm forced.
I'm
you know.
kind of anti-radio right now.
You're into the radio?
No.
I'm not. Yeah, me
Anti-
too. I'm sick of everything that's on the radio. I would
Yes.
much rather. I
Broken
like to go to
record.
like newhiphop.com,
Yep.
listen to shit out there. I like just all those new music sites and
Yeah.
new artists and like I like to show off too. Like if I find something real sweet, I'm like, haha, I heard this song before you.
Radio
You know.
makes me want to buy CDs again.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Radio makes me want to shoot it. But it's sad because
They
like
play
I said,
the same
it's
loop
like
for like every 45 minutes on.
I'll
I'm
tell
not
you
even
what-
gonna say the channel.
yeah, you don't
but
even have
you
to.
know,
But it's
you
so
know
funny.
who you are.
I'll tell you
You
how.
are so guilty.
Here's how it works out. I go down there, and they were actually, because here's what I noticed when I was at the Tiger game this weekend. They were on stage, and they're like, we'd like to thank everybody, and they mentioned the name of the, let's just say back in the day it was the only radio station, so we'll say WJLB, because everybody's left that station. You know, it's all gone now. But anyways, at the end of the day, and then we'd also like to thank all our sister stations, 6 more. I'm like, man, you guys just got it locked down, don't you? I'm like,
Yeah.
and that's it, and that's what's sad because I mean that's kind of like what we do here is we want to show that music can grow. You know, you know what? Led Zeppelin has more than just 7 songs.
Well, and it doesn't have to be.
Lil Wayne is just not the only artist in the world. I mean,
It doesn't have to be just all about the radio anymore because
Yeah.
there's people like us who don't even listen to the radio. I don't listen to the radio. When I drive, I have a system and I fucking make my little mix, you know,
Yeah.
for the day or whatever, and I put my mix on and I never listen to the radio. I'm always listening to my new shit, bumping it.
So I got satellite.
there you go.
I don't even have satellite. I just listen to straight up things that I find, handpick, and then burn onto a disc.
Good for you.
Mm-hmm. No, I'm just kidding. All right, I got another good one. and this is on Friday. Green Velvet with Stacy Pullen is at Electricity, and it's only $10 to get in.
No, get out of here.
And Electricity
$10?
is in Pontiac.
Wow.
And that's going to be a damn good show.
That is
And
a good low-dough show,
We
yeah.
talk about Electricity a lot, but their
Man.
light show, their sound system, it's like,
What day is that?
it's killer. It's on Friday.
This Friday.
Yep.
We might go up there for that.
See, everything I like to talk about, I talk about what's coming up this weekend.
Yeah. Well, I got something
I can't
coming
skip
up.
around.
Well, you know, some people like to plan ahead for their concerts.
True that.
I mean, like,
I'm
really.
glad though, because
Well,
we always have different things to talk
Yeah.
about, which is awesome.
Like we got here coming up on the 25th of April, which is not far away.
Right.
I mean, I plan ahead. I mean, you got to get your tickets. Tech Nine, he's coming through. He's coming to the Macomb Music Theater. Oh no, he's not. He's coming to the Royal Oak Music Theater. My fault. Royal Oak Music
Doctor
Theater.
handwriting.
I know. Thursday on April 25th, he'll be at the Royal Oak Music Theater. Make sure you check out Tech Nine, local guy. Brother Lynch will be there. Chris Calico or Calico, I think is how he says
I think it would be Kaliko.
I think so too.
It
So
just
make
sounds
sure you
right.
check out Tech Nine. He's over there at the Royal Oak Music Theater. So
So should we do a mystery guest clue?
yeah, why not? Why
Or
not?
don't
Why
we?
not? Why not?
No, you have some and I have some. Which one do you want to do?
Let's do the first one. We'll do the one about that guy.
Okay.
You ready?
All right.
Because this one's gonna be a tricky one. But here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna give
Tricky
away.
one.
Yep. We're gonna give away a T-shirt tonight, guys and girls. We got the girls out there, and let's not forget, I got some Zosa
All right.
tickets.
You
which
can
is
just
Led
say
Zeppelin.
it.
Are you ready to go?
No, you can say it.
Okay.
I'll do the second one.
All right. Here we go.
Okay.
God made a farmer. This farmer has a lot of charm. God made a farmer. This farmer has a lot of charm. If you know what it
See,
is, get up on our
mine-
Facebook. We're looking at the Facebook, and if
I'm
it
gonna,
comes
you know,
up,
I'm gonna say mine too because it was very similar.
go ahead.
It was very charming at his farm, is what I said.
Okay.
We have different versions, but they were so like, our brains are
See?
like the same.
That's
We
because
share a
we were
brain.
born on the same day.
Yes,
That's why we're like separated at birth.
we were.
And you don't even see the resemblance, do you? All right, so we got more good stuff.
Next week I'll come as you.
You should. Absolutely.
One day we'll have to do that.
All right, we got the Metro Times Blowout coming up. We can't miss out on that if you want to see some awesome bands, all Detroit bands and stuff like that. It's number 16 for the blow up, for the blowout,
Frank,
and it's sponsored by Captain. No,
He's staring at my
he's
boobs.
mesmerized.
Isn't he? He's like,
It's sponsored
Getting
by Captain
skinnier.
Morgan. Remember Captain Morgan Spice Rum?
no, it was black or whatever.
That's it. That's what we're drinking. The
The-
Captain Morgan Spice Rum. That's
Oh,
what we're
that
drinking.
black spice.
Yeah.
Oh man, it was good.
Yeah.
I'm not into hard liquor. I am not into hard liquor.
Not at all.
But for Unique Minds, the rappers, they brought this stuff and they passed it to me, and I take a drink and I was like, in heaven. It tasted like hard liquor, but it was so sweet.
Yeah.
Like, it was such a. I'm not gonna call them out and say they're girly, but it was something girly. Like girls would love it, but it's strong.
Yeah.
Because I got blasted last week.
Captain Morgan Spice Rum.
Apologize if I look like a idiot on the air or whatever. I ended up looking like.
Anyway,
I
so
know.
this is how the whole blowout's going to work. By the way, if you were expecting it in March, it didn't go down. It's actually now in April. So there's been a change in events all of a sudden, but it's going to start off on the 25th in Detroit, and it will continue in Hamtramck from the 26th until the 27th. That's obviously at all the bars and stuff like that throughout Hamtramck. Just check themetrotimes.com. And the following week, they're actually going to have it in Ferndale from the 2nd until the 4th. So it used to be just like 1 weekend. It will kick off in Detroit and then go to Hamtramck. It was always in March, but now it's in April and May, which is kind of nice because it's actually warmer weather and stuff like that. It was so cold, they do it like in February or something like that. It was just blistering cold, and I think it had an effect on people. And all kinds of local bands and hip hop artists, I'm sure, tons of people involved in that. So check out themetrotimes.com. All the bands are on there and stuff like that. Once again, sponsored by Captain Morgan's Black Spice Rum.
It's bomb.
Arrgh.
I'm not
Arrgh
big
is
into hard
right.
liquor, but I was drinking that stuff straight out of the bottle, and it was delicious, and I was wasted. All right,
Yes.
I've got Sleeping with Sirens on here. They're at the Crowfoot on Saturday in Pontiac. The reason that I know about this band is because my son, who's 17 and a half, is a really big fan of theirs, and I was saying this little story earlier, but he plays it for me one day, and he was like, "Mom, is this a guy or a girl singing?" And I was like, "That's a girl, because it sounded like Paramore."
Right.
And he's like, "It's a guy." So I had to go look on YouTube, and sure enough, it's like one of those emo kids, but he sounds like a girl, but his voice is phenomenal, and their music is awesome. So I think it's going to be a really good show.
Right.
It doesn't say what age you have to be with, but for some reason I'm guessing it's all ages because they have a lot of young fans. They've got, here's who's with them: Conditions, Danger Kids, and Lions, who I've never heard of. So maybe all ages show. I don't know. I get all my information I get from the Real Detroit. Sometimes they put information
Sometimes
that I
they
need,
don't.
and sometimes they don't. Yeah, doesn't say a price or
Right.
whatever.
I'm gonna give you an all ages show that everybody wants to get to. You want to get out to the Kid Rock show? That's right. He's doing 3 days of concert footage and fun and all kinds of great
I
stuff.
go every year because my friend Mike always takes me.
Yeah, Rebel tour, or Rebel Soul tour. You can't miss out on this one. It's over there at Pine Knob. If you're old or new, you know what it's all about. It's going to be August 9th through the 11th. It's going to be a weekend of fun. Tickets only $20. What do you think about that, huh?
I think that's.
I mean, it's all
Excellent.
seats, not just the lawn. That's all seats.
I think that's excellent of him to do. Yeah.
I think he's kind of
Good
being.
guy.
I think he's trying to be nice because of that whole Republican thing.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Or a Waffle House thing.
Go ahead.
I didn't hear about a Waffle House thing.
Oh, dude.
The Waffle
What?
House thing.
Happened in
Come on,
Georgia.
get into this.
Bunch of
Yeah.
waitress, man. Bunch of waiter or
What?
something. And a Waffle House had to work there for a couple days, and this is when I was working at Waffle House down there.
Oh, you was down there
then,
man?
17. I was 17.
Oh, okay. Then
That's
so funny.
hilarious.
Right, yeah, that's what we were kind of thinking, you know.
I think he was doing that for
You know what?
community
For all
service.
you Waffle Housers out there, $20 tickets.
That's right.
And it says on the flyer that you can get $20 concert t-shirts as well, everybody. And I'm talking like this because it's my redneck voice.
That's right.
Ow!
That's right. Maybe
You know,
Detroit,
we
I'm sure.
like to go and we like
No.
to toy with everybody in the crowd at Kid Rock and walk
Yeah.
around and interview people and stuff like that.
Yeah, we here's the
They're always
best.
drunk
Here's
and
the
they always
best one.
have
though.
something-
Here's the best one.
the
You
guy, I'm
remember
gonna pull out my gun.
No, they wouldn't let him in because he had his gun, and they wouldn't let him in. He's like, I don't get it. They're like, you can't come in here with a gun. They wouldn't let
scared
me in.
of it.
They wouldn't come. They wouldn't let me in with business cards. And here's this guy. He's bringing his thing. Dude.
They were like good and they wouldn't let me in.
Exactly.
He's like about to kill us and stuff. We're like, ah.
Anyways, the Rebel
I
Soul
was like,
tour.
we need to leave.
Pine Knob, you know what Pine Knob is. Make sure you go over there and check it out. It's gonna be a weekend of fun and drinking. We'll be there all weekend.
All right, so we've got another local favorite. Pistol Day Parade is on Saturday, and they're at the Diesel in Chesterfield Township.
Okay, there we go.
Once again, I don't have an admission price. It says 7 p.m., but you know how that works. About 10, show up. Get a seat, you know.
Get your drink on.
All right, 7 p.m. If you really want to get drunk, then show up at 7. All right, and then on Saturday we have Sponge.
Yeah.
Another local Detroit favorite.
All right, where are they at?
They are at Machine Shop in Flint.
Okay.
This seems to be a really awesome spot. I wish I had been there before. It's just a long drive, and you know how I don't drink and drive. I have to find some people to go with me. So, all right. Sponge is taking the stage, and they're celebrating the Stop the Bleeding CD release with the Ghost of August and Dead in 5.
Oh, that's a good bill.
It's $15 advance. Doesn't say how much at the door. Probably 20 at the door. I'm guessing no.
Yeah.
But that's in Flint, and that's on Saturday. So that's going to be a good time.
And then.
And
look at
then-
this one. Come here.
He's
so
fine. He
good.
was staring at my boobs.
I know. You go play.
Do you got any more? Or?
I got one more. Actually,
Okay, cool.
we got
I got
what's
one
it-
more too.
Yeah, we got one more here. We got actually a cool one that's actually happening out of town. It's Memorial Weekend. Insomniac presents the Electric Daisy Carnival down there at the Chicago
man.
Speedway. That's going to be quite an event. It's,
I wanna go.
It's the whole tour going out to Las Vegas, so they're kind of stopping along the way.
I
and
think
stuff
Brass
like that.
Knuckles might be. Just,
Yeah.
I know Benny Bonassi's there. I
Yeah.
want to go to that, but and then they have a campground and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to camp it out. Like,
Yeah.
not
We'll
like I'm a
probably
prima
just-
donna. I
yeah.
just like to be clean.
Yeah. It's,
You know.
well, I'm going to tell you the best way to travel to these events: motorhome. Rent
Right.
yourself
Right.
a motorhome or rent it there. and just literally pull right up. You got it, and you
If I know
can
anyone
usually
with a
charge
motorhome.
throughout the weekend, literally, because people always want to use your restroom. You can be like, yeah, $20, so you can pay the motorhome right off.
I don't know if I have any friends with motorhomes that want to go get all balls to the wall and do fucking ecstasy with me all week or whatever.
Is there anybody out there with a motorhome?
Is there anyone out there? Do you have a motorhome with a shower and a bathroom and a bed and clean sheets?
There you go.
And
You got a
drugs?
party room for the whole weekend. We're gonna come to you. But that's the Chicago Speedway out there in Chicago. It's like on the I'm sorry, the Chicagoland Speedway. That's what they call it. Camping, yeah, they're gonna do it the whole weekend. Bring camping equipment and hang out.
It'll be cool.
It's gonna be a good time. All right, it's that time.
No, it's the
You go
time
ahead.
that I'm going to talk about the last thing that I have
Oh,
because
okay.
this is significant to me because number one, I love to sing their music.
Okay.
Number two, I got my first drunk driving on the way home from their concert. And then
Wow.
number three, they're just one of my favorite bands of all times, and they're at the Fillmore, and it's on Sunday, and it's the Black Crows.
All right.
It didn't say a price or anything, so I'm wondering if they're sold out. But man, if anybody who's watching has an extra ticket or anything, I would love, love, love to go watch the Black Crows.
That would be a good one.
Absolutely.
Let's see what we can do on that.
And yeah, I did. I was on my way home from the Black Crows concert. I think I was like maybe 21 years old, and I got a fucking drunk driving.
Don't drink and drive.
Don't drink and drive, people.
No. It costs.
Now I'm smart enough to just pay motherfuckers to tote me around.
Yeah, there you go.
And they don't mind because they get entertainment and they get paid.
That's right. All right, you ready for tonight's first guest?
I am ready for tonight's first guest.
All right, tonight's first guest is from Bay City, Michigan. He
Uh-oh.
currently holds the ECC middleweight and the light heavyweight belts. Please welcome to the dungeon, Mr. J. Action Jackson.
Hey.
Welcome.
How's it going, buddy?
Action Jackson. Is that the first thing? As soon
Action Jackson.
no matter what, if your last name is Jackson, it's always gonna have to be Action.
And
right?
you know what, dude? I
It
think
just
that's
has
kind
to
of
be.
how
That's the
it
way it
just.
works. We're gonna have you lean over here one
I-
more chair. So
I
Kelley
kind of
can-
just walked into that,
Yeah,
dude.
we can do
Yeah.
like the couch
Yeah.
thing.
We gotta think of a good
Yeah.
name for the last name for Jackson. I like Action. Action's always like.
Action's always great. It just kind of just stuck with it, man.
That's all right.
I used to be PB&J when I
Oh, yeah?
first started.
Oh, there you go.
No, please be jealous.
I like that.
I like that.
That
too,
was
man.
fun. And
You
then,
need a tattoo of that.
That's a
like
good
right
one.
here, please be
that
jealous.
was like cool, but then you know I was Action Blackson. There was Action Blackson. Then there was Accident Jackson. That's a Noah one. that has a story behind it.
So
but,
how'd you get into fighting?
It was just
loud.
I just moved from Georgia. And decided that I always liked it, you know. So I decided to get active, you know.
So you moved here from Georgia, and then
Yeah.
out of the blue, you're like, I want to go whoop some butt.
Pretty much. I mean, I was like.
It's
I
that
was-
Detroit that gets into you. You're like, fuck.
It's like. Smell that diesel.
Yeah.
I came. It was just. I was just graduated. I didn't know what I wanted to do. I wasn't going to college, and I was like, well, I really want to do something cool. So I started boxing, and then a pro fighter named William Penn picked me up. Was like, you know, trying to fight, and I'm like, I don't know how to wrestle. And he was like, oh, only thing you had to do is punch him. You just gotta punch a jiu-jitsu guy in the face, and the game plan totally just throws it out of the game. So just try it out. I went to New Body, and they kicked my ass. Decided I liked it, and then here I am.
Now explain New Body to me.
New Body Health and Fitness is it's pretty much a gym. It's just a gym with a bunch of mats, and we just beat each other up. I mean, honestly, it's just we keep it live. I mean, honestly, we keep it live. A lot of people can't hang. They come in and they try it out. We're just we're a bad place to try it out because we're not a gi guy.
You're not gonna
we
take
don't
it
have
easy on the
instructions.
new guy.
No, we don't have instructions, and so if you come in and if you don't ask questions and you think you know it all, you get beat up.
Right. Hey,
you
that's
know,
the way it works.
it's just like if you come in and just you know, my friend came in the other day and right before I caught him in a triangle, he was like, stop. I'm like, what? How'd I get out of this? I said, here you go, you passed the test. Let's go. Let's train. Let's do some training. But
So
yeah,
who taught you?
John Schultz, he's very popular guy down in Sag. Well, he's from Saginaw. He's a freaking gangster. Works hard as shit. Like that guy works really, really hard.
That's good.
He just made his debut in Bellator a couple months ago, and just his work ethic's just someone that it's just hard to keep up with him. So he's such a good influence. Pretty much my life coach. And he's the one who got me into it. He gave me a chance.
So we get naked and show me your muscles.
You know, I totally would,
I'm
but I hate
just
a
joking.
bacon
I'm
here.
just joking.
I hate a bacon all the way here, so I'm kind of bloated.
I'm totally kidding. But that would have been awesome. But I'm just joking now.
But you know, I don't know. Maybe later.
Maybe later.
Maybe later when I get rid of that baconator.
I was thinking about the ladies.
Yeah.
The ladies.
So check my Facebook.
They
guys.
love party. Yeah, exactly. Like,
Check my
what's your Facebook? Tell them. Tell the ladies.
Facebook's what Act Bowflex. I don't even remember.
You don't even know
Facebook anymore.
Well, here's how you get.
Just check it out if you see my
Jackson,
picture, check it out.
he's all over our website. We'll make sure we get a link right to his Facebook, so that way all the ladies can tune in and also come out and check out some of the fights. Now I
Are
gotta
you a
ask.
fighter too?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
What's your name?
Robert Delgado.
Yeah.
That's my best friend.
Well, come on up.
Yeah.
Come on up, man. The more the merrier.
This is my best pal right here.
This
Guy's actually fought me before.
Yeah,
That's how good friends we were.
Have you
Oh,
guys
you guys
ever
fought?
had to
We
fight
actually
each
fought.
other?
Yes, actually we did.
Yeah? You guys like
He
just
won
look
both
like
way a
best
long time
friends.
ago.
Oh, okay.
I won. I don't care.
It was a long time.
Oh.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing though. You guys have to. I mean, obviously, when you're training, you're obviously training. Something you guys become friends and stuff like that. So then there's gonna be a day when you're gonna fight each other.
Have you guys always
We
been
got-
best
because
friends?
it's
No,
No,
You know
we
what I'm
kind of
saying?
popped off after the fight.
Right.
It was like kind of after the fight. He came up to me and was like, you know, I can help you with your jiu-jitsu. Couple months later, we met up and I met the kids and we've been cool ever since.
Yeah.
Cool.
Cool.
That's one of my questions. It's like there's 3 forms of fighting going on when you guys are doing. There's martial arts, obviously, wrestling, correct?
Yeah.
And I assume boxing.
Boxing.
Okay, now is there like somewhere like you're gonna have a strong point, like for instance, when you came into it, were you strong in boxing
Yeah.
and wrestling, and then you learned jiu-jitsu?
My big thing was boxing,
Okay.
but I was such a bad wrestler, so I ended up I had such a hard time with my ground game, and that's where I was known for. It was just like take him down to the ground, submit him, you know, because he doesn't know what he's doing.
Right.
So I came in just knowing how to shoot a jab
Right.
in your face over and over again and
Right.
be fast. How you doing, dude?
It hurts.
So how many titles do you guys have between the two of you?
Well, I hold 6.
And I
Six?
have 4, so I've got 10 belts right here.
Do you guys ever have to battle between each other for titles?
We actually, I don't fight friends, so.
No.
After we
After we
That's a
fought,
good thing, though.
My thing is, it's just a title.
Yeah.
And it's something. You can get just like 100 titles in this whole state, so.
Right.
One title doesn't make a difference. You don't gotta fight your friends for something so little. So.
I don't know, it's just
Friendships are a little bit more important than
Right.
Hey, let's take over Michigan.
that's how we do it.
Let's just take over here. I take up north.
So
you take
now,
south.
hey, I have a question. When it comes to these MMA fights and whatnot, are some sanctioned and the ones that aren't sanctioned, are they legal or are they not legal? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Well,
Like I heard that they have to be sanctioned, and I'm not really positive exactly what that means, but does it mean that that's a legal fight?
right now in Michigan,
sanctioned?
it's all messed up.
Yeah.
It's all messed up right now. So I don't even try to look for legal or illegal. I'm just trying to look for experience, and then once I go pro, that stuff gets wiped out anyway. So I mean, I like I said, I pay attention to it, but I really don't talk of it because I can't give you a correct answer.
Okay.
You
I was
know,
just curious.
because like when I went to California, it was strict. You had to get blood work, paperwork. It was like $400.
It was like
to
doing
fight.
porn.
Yeah. No, it's true.
Pretty much, you had to get like
Yeah.
4. You had to get 400. It was like $500 to fight in California, and I was like, screw that. I'm just gonna go to Cali. I'm gonna go back to Michigan and just fight for free, like I usually do,
Right.
just so I can keep. So I didn't want to get ring rust. So I can't really tell you what's up
I
in
can
Michigan. Honestly,
I can understand though why they'd want to do blood testing, because what if you punch a motherfucker in his face and some blood squirts in your mouth, and he's got something.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And that
That's
happens a lot, too.
scary.
Thank God that's never happened to me.
Yeah.
But
That's-
but yeah, it is scary.
You guys, that's risky.
Yeah,
it really is.
It's some Ricky stuff, man.
You know,
Well, America's done crazier stuff, so.
Yeah.
We've done crazy things.
right?
No,
I mean, we've all had sex without rubbers.
Yeah.
I haven't. I haven't.
Try-
Wait a
try
minute.
not to.
Whatever,
Not me.
fucker.
No, I don't. No. Hell
No
no.
comment.
Speaking of Dan Diamond just walked in the
I
house.
know.
Yeah.
Hello, Dan.
Hi.
Hi, thanks for making it.
We'll get your back.
All
sometime.
right, now we got a party. Woo! It was a party, but now it's a
So what do you guys got coming
bigger
up? What's
party.
going on?
Well, both of us are in the middle of going pro. I'm chilling.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Don't be done. No.
Well,
Get your
no,
grind on.
I'm grinding. I'm grinding. But I'm chilling right now on competition right now. I just
Okay.
really want to get better. My last fight was,
You need to work up
Oh,
on that
fucking-
fitness.
it was a pretty
Still.
badass fight. I almost got knocked out like 4 times
During and after the fight without the kids.
during and after the fight. But then after,
So
I
you
came.
just feel like you weren't physically or mentally prepared or both?
Oh no, it was no. I mean, it was. I cut 25 pounds in a day, and we.
In
it
a
was
day?
Yeah.
You can
Wow.
do that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's possible.
It's possible.
I've watched.
Man.
You see me.
I
I
do
wish
it.
I could do that.
Yeah,
Shit.
and we had an almost double knockout, and it kind of went all over the place. People loved it, so
Vote for Jay.
vote for me, by the way, on the Dirty Dozen.
Yeah.
The mixed martial arts MMA.
He's trying to
underground
win. He's
website.
behind right now.
So say it again. The
Um,
Dirty Dozen.
The Dirty
MMA.
Dozen MMA was it? Dirty Dozen moment on MMA Underground.com.
Dirty Dozen.
Go on his page.
Moment
It's on there.
yeah, I
There's a
tried.
link on his page.
There's a link on my page.
There's a
that
link
make
on
it
his
easy.
page,
Because
it's
I
a
even
friend's
tried to
page.
type in MMA Underground.
Well, do you
back
got
when
a
it didn't
you
work.
got a URL or anything? A Facebook? Anything?
Oh, I
you
got
want?
a Facebook, but I'm not out there like that. I don't.
No.
I get promoted by
Right.
most fighters anyway.
Okay.
I'm just known
Alright.
for beating people up and making my way out of the
That's
building.
good. That's good. We just want to
Yeah.
make sure you guys get the the promotion, whatever you guys want to promote, anything. So
I'll be going
Hopefully you're
pro
not
soon.
look, you
He's our
guys have a
mascot.
little buddy with you.
Yeah, he's our mascot. He just shows up during the show.
He's a dog. He's not a cat, actually.
It
He's a
doesn't
dog.
look like a
All right. Well, that was great talking to you guys.
All right, thank you very much.
Awesome.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah,
guys.
sure.
Hey, you bet.
Shout out to Retro Rocks, Defiant Industries, Heathers, and RH.
Hey, what was that last thing behind you? Your name, Defunct or whatever.
What's
Defiant.
Defiant. Yeah,
Yeah.
what is that? Real quick.
Defiant's a MMA fight appeals t-shirt company. They make my t-shirts and
Okay.
they put my logos on the shirts. And Heathers is a vegan restaurant, which I have my cheat meals at.
All right, Heather,
For
man, check
after
out some
fights.
food and
Check that
get
out
your
in Bay
shirt.
City.
Bay City.
I don't fight for nobody either.
Nobody. I don't
For
fight for
TV,
nobody.
Rob Delgado does not fight for
Who do
nobody
you
at
fight
all.
for?
I fight.
He
I
just
fight
comes
for
over
White
and
Elephant
trains
Fight.
with us
White Elephant.
once a week.
White Elephant Fight Club. That's what
Yeah,
I fight for. Once a week, new body.
That's cool,
I don't
man.
mind going over there sometimes beating up some fighters.
Yeah, but if you guys like, I'm talking about Slayer,
Yeah.
Retro Rocks in BC
Okay.
plays all that good stuff. too.
Saginaw.
In
Saginaw.
Saginaw. So
Oh,
if you guys
man.
are ever in Saginaw, we just made it through that Kid Rock concert the
If I
first
come
2
out
days.
there,
Oh yeah, yeah. He was
Yeah,
just
he was
yeah.
just up there.
Yeah.
And we was dealing with those Michigan renegades.
Retro.
No one really came in. No one didn't really come in, but it was
Right.
fun. They came in drunk. It was great.
Aerosmith and all that stuff at Retro Rock.
Yeah,
I don't
Aerosmith.
listen
Yeah.
to the music.
Yeah,
stuff.
Aerosmith. We played all that good stuff. All the old school
All the
stuff.
old school
That's
stuff
a
that
long
people
ass drive to hear some Aerosmith.
We just made that.
Yeah, I know.
They just made that drive.
Well, I'm just saying, like, you
I
want some
know.
good
I
hummus
got-
too?
I got
They
a
also have
girlfriend
good
who lives
hummus.
Oh,
in
good.
Italy.
So,
Well, thanks you guys for coming all the way
Well,
down.
Her
yeah,
name
no,
is,
thanks for having us,
it's
man.
Celeste Stone.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Sure.
Yeah, thank
Once
you,
again,
guys. Nice
Jay
meeting
Action
you.
Jackson,
Thanks for
guys.
being
And
on.
what's your name again? I'm sorry.
Rob Delgado.
Rob Delgado stopping by too.
15 and 0.
All right, hey, 15 and 0, you can't go wrong with that.
Sure can.
Heck no.
All right. So now what are we doing?
Well, we got all kinds of stuff here.
Well,
Hopefully
well,
Tony Babin
well.
will be coming in here. He'll be doing his thing, and then obviously
We have Frankie in the house.
Frankie, he just
It's
wants to
so
stick around with us tonight, so I think we'll just keep him around.
He's goodly.
I know.
You can hear my beer though.
That's smart.
It's all right.
So.
I can deal with cat hair in my beer for cat love.
All right.
And
Shall we give
for
away another
cats.
clue, maybe? I think we should give away one more.
Yeah,
clue.
we should. We should.
Once
I'm
again, we
gonna
got
let
some
you read this
T-shirts.
one.
Okay. We got the T-shirt we're giving away. You got the girls, the guys. If you can get up on the Facebook, we're on there right now. And all you got to do is we know who it is, and
You give your clue, and then I'll say mine too.
Okay, sounds good. And then
We're giving extra clues, so hopefully somebody will win.
Yes. Sometimes people don't win, but we still keep the stuff. That's how it works. You don't win, we keep it.
No, somebody else.
No, we
always
usually
ends up
donate
getting
it. Like those posters, we donated to that one
Alright,
guy.
should I say mine first,
Yeah,
or
go
should
ahead.
you say
Go
it
ahead.
first?
Say it.
Alright. His lips got sweaty when he would wear suede.
His lips got sweaty.
when he would wear suede.
Wow, let's see if we got anybody to answer that question.
Elton John.
Okay, here's what I got. Okay, my clue. He's a superstar that has been remixed by Richard Vision, used to be Humpty, Richard Vision, and Kenny Larkin.
Wow, that's old school.
I know,
Ding, 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 your brain is clicking.
Kenny Larkin.
Come on, music people.
They're gonna start Googling now. They're gonna
Start
start
guessing,
start
music
Googling.
people.
They're gonna go right on to the old thing there. So you're getting closer to the
It's
thing.
like 50 years old and all that.
I know.
That's a
See.
lot.
I'm gonna pee.
All right, well, you go and do your thing, and we'll introduce the next guest. Because we actually got to move this table, because we're gonna have them.
Musical?
You got, yeah, you want to have them perform? We'll have them perform later. Let's just talk to them first.
Okay.
Let's bring them on, then I'll have you go do your thing, and then we'll come back. You
Okay.
got 5 minutes in you?
I
Let's bring
got
them on.
5
Okay.
minutes to my bladder
I think
left.
she does. I think she's got 5. In fact, you can dodge up while we're bringing them in. All right, our next guest. Okay, our next guest actually the country rock psychobilly. We're gonna find out what it's all about. It's setting its scene on the ear with a little of this kind of music, so you want to be checking them out. They just released their new CD, Trailer Park Bingo. So you know they're country rockers when they got Trailer Park Bingo. And you can check out their new music video called The No-Tell Motel on YouTube.
Holiday Eve.
That's right, buddy. Welcome to the show, Rattletrap.
You guys aren't playing yet.
We're
We're
gonna
not
have you
playing
play
yet. We're
later,
just
so
gonna
we'll
talk
set that
to
aside. We'll have you come in, grab on in here.
you. Squeeze on into our
Squeeze on
lovely
in.
handmade couch.
This big fat ass of mine.
Ah,
Hey, how you
welcome,
doing?
sir.
Thanks
Welcome,
for having us
welcome.
here.
You bet.
All right.
And I'll squeeze next
Where's,
to you.
where's the Pez? Get the Pez. There he is.
There he is.
Oh,
How
yeah.
he's right
Come on.
up.
There he is.
All right.
Come on, let's
Come
do it.
on in here, brother.
Let's do it, baby.
Woo. Maestro, are we all in? Can you see us on? Woo.
Are we all
We're all
in?
squeezed in here lovingly.
Is everybody in?
We're all in.
Is everybody
If you,
in?
if you gotta ask, we're not doing it right.
How's that sound good? We've been live all night. We haven't fall out. We didn't fall out at all.
No, we're good.
Wow, amazing.
No one kicked us off.
It must be our good luck pussy.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
There might be a.
Who acts like a dog. All right, Rattletrap here tonight.
Rattletrap is here. So tell us about yourselves. I want to know.
We're Rattletrap from Detroit. Kind of alt country, little rockabilly,
All right.
little bluegrass.
All originals? Or-
Well, I'm going to say yes and I'm going to say no. I'm going to
Uh-oh.
say 90% yes, but then we got to pull out a little Johnny Cash now and then, but do
Okay.
our own arrangements of them.
Okay.
Ah.
So the
Okay.
covers that we do, we do them our own way.
Now, do you do the normal covers like Johnny Cash, Cocaine, and all that?
Folsom Prison
Yeah, that's a
and
good
Long
one.
Black Veil.
Okay.
Those
Oh,
are
yeah,
the-
Long
those
Black
are the
Veil.
two
Nobody plays
classics.
that one. That's a good one.
Yep.
A little bit of Elvis.
Elvis
Yeah.
is always good.
Everybody always requests Elvis, so
Really?
it's good to always at least know something.
Ah.
Throw it out.
Merle Haggard.
Some Merle Haggard. Yeah.
Wow.
So we're a 5-piece band.
Okay.
This is Pez. He's him and I are actually the ones who started this craziness about 3 years ago.
Okay.
So lead guitar, we got a rhythm guitar player, Dirty, Neil Corrigan, goes by the name Dirty.
Okay.
We got Norm Oakey on drums, and Bill Palms on steel. I play bass and sing and write most of the songs.
Cool.
So, yeah, new album, Trailer Park Bingo. It's our second release.
Okay.
Actually,
How'd you guys come up with the name of Trailer Park Bingo?
well, our fan base usually comes straight from the trailer. So
Okay.
it's kind of one of those things like we got to keep them amused. Our first album was No Tell Motel.
Okay.
And actually the video, No Tell
Holiday
Motel,
Eve,
was from, Telstar Motel over there on, what
Paul
road is
Road
that?
there.
Pall Road there.
Okay.
And
Do you guys
the other
remember
side.
And
Flamingo?
Flamingo, the
Yeah.
Flamingo.
It burned down!
Part
It
E.
burned down! I had so many fucking memories.
I'll
there.
bet. Tell us one memory.
Well, I rented a room one night with a boyfriend, and it had a bed that you like put a quarter in, and it would rotate or whatever,
Alright.
and there's a disco ball above it. And then the best part is there's this like fucking like from Dukes of Hazzard, like Roscoe Pico train or whatever, when you sit in the fucking sauna and just your head sticks out.
Right.
So I'm like, the bed's revolving, and I'm
Okay.
sitting there with my head out of this thing. Like, the rooms were retarded but awesome.
So it had that no-tell, motel kind of feel.
It was a funky sex motel.
That's right.
It was.
And it burned down, and when the story came on the news and said that they had burned down, they were like, there were 4 or 5 families living in here, and I'm like, really?
That's
There
a
Most
sad-
conceit
were.
right there. They probably
Satan.
never went anywhere.
That's
Yeah.
creepy!
Satan's uncle, you know, it's
Like, what kind of family would have been living in there?
Satan Manson's family.
So weird.
Dahmer.
Right.
Well, we snuck all our gear in there to one of the rooms to shoot the video.
Yeah.
Including a piece of plywood on the bed to put the drums on the
Renegade
bed and
videos
everything.
are the best.
You know, and it was so
Yes.
funny because they usually had that thing all gated up. So we come pulling up there and the gate's open. And we played we're on tour kind of a thing. And somebody must have made a joke on us and booked us in this place as a joke. We'll have to, you know, she was like, oh, well, okay. The girl there was like, well, this is my first day, so I'm not sure. They were like, we have all this equipment. We don't want to leave it out, so we're going to take it in the room. Oh,
Right.
that sounds fine. So we went in within, maybe an hour, shot the part of the video in there, then came out and just said, you know, no offense to your hotel or anything, but we're going to go find something else. And she was fine. She was
Does it
fine
smell
with
like
it. So,
blue cheese in there?
you know, we tried not to touch anything.
More
Like,
like green cheese.
the best thing about it, though,
Maybe it was
is
for
the
Monday.
big ass mirror on the back of the bed. And in front of us, actually, we were playing was this giant screen playing porn.
Right.
So we're in producing the video, and all of a sudden it was like, holy shit, somebody's getting railed right up next to his head. It was reflecting up in the mirror.
Oh my god.
So there's
you
this
didn't-
porn going on right there in
so
the
you didn't
background.
realize at all throughout the whole shoot that
No,
there was a
and our camera guy, Rod Modell, he was we don't
Rod
know.
Modell.
He
That
claims
sounds like
he
a
didn't
porn
know,
name.
but
Yeah.
definitely. Well, he's actually Deep Core Detroit. I don't know if you guys are into any techno or electronic.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Deep Core. Yeah,
But
yeah,
Deep
yeah,
Core,
yeah.
well, he's a good buddy.
Oh,
of
okay,
mine.
okay,
So
okay.
he
yeah,
was
yeah.
actually the camera operator
Oh, get that.
for the No Tell Motel video.
All right.
So, anyways, yeah, been together, playing all over Michigan, and
You guys
know,
opened up for Sponge though.
We
When was
opened
that?
up for Sponge. That was in 2010.
Okay.
Did they
In
sing
Troy.
Did It Without the Drugs that night?
No, they didn't. You know what? Actually, what it was, there was one of the schools in Troy were cutting all their music programs. They didn't have the funds, and I was telling Vinny about it. And
Right.
Vin was like, "Well, bro, what can we do?
Right.
Can we help do something? You know, that ain't right. Kids should have music. Kids
Yeah.
should have."
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
so he was like, "Come on, bro, we're gonna put on a benefit concert."
Oh.
That's so,
So
cool.
what they did, the school had a battle of the bands, and the winner of the battle of the bands got to be the first act. Then Rattletrap played, and then Sponge played, and they made a good deal of money and kept some of the programs. So,
Cool.
so thumbs up to Vinny, man, for that
All
one.
right, way to go,
Cool.
Vinny, as always. And see, that's weird because they always are the first ones to cut out all the music programs. You know, I don't ever get that. You know?
And you know, music is so much more than just music, man. It's a creative release.
Absolutely.
It's these kids who don't feel they have any place else to go or where they don't fit in, man. Most of those kids are the ones who usually end up doing music. It gives
Right.
them, you know, the whole art thing in general.
Yeah, I was very blessed. I was actually around. We weren't so much around music. I was really blessed to be around video.
Okay, okay.
So I grew up in an area where there was some, you know.
High school program?
Well, on Planet Mars, we have like, you know, different types of high school programs. But they had a lot of video.
Excellent.
We watch down on you guys all the time. It's a lot of fun.
I'm afraid to think.
Exactly.
Cool.
But no, it's true though. They rip it out of the. I mean, it was like we were even talking about Kelley Jean and getting her so involved with video music production. And like, we don't offer nothing. And I'm like, in today's day and age, you don't have some basic, you know, video course.
I had it in my high school. I was the weatherman.
See, there you go. I mean, there you go.
So
I mean, but
I predict pain.
yeah,
Yeah, there could be a lot of good.
So it was more like the green screen thing. It was always bad. It was like, well, down here by Cuba, and I'm like pointing at like Wisconsin and stuff like that.
Right.
Oh god, it was so funny. But it was
But still, it was there.
The program was good, dude. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, it kind of cut my camera shyness.
There
and
you
now
go.
It gave me confidence.
There you go.
To be in front of people that aren't clear.
Right,
You know
and
what I
it was
mean?
weird
So-
because I was the same way. It's like people are like, I can't believe you hang out. I used to be one of them guys who be like, you know, but it just kind of knocked it out of me after many years just standing in
Yeah,
front of
just
the
standing
camera.
there and just being around, just knowing that a lot of people are watching you just kind of cuts that anxiety. So,
Right.
I mean, I encourage it more in schools, honestly. Yeah.
So bring it back and keep it there. Let us know.
Right on.
But yeah, at least that's cool, guys stepping up like that. Detroit's always cool about that. There's always whenever there's a benefit or something going on and stuff like that.
I think because Detroit knows what it needs to need a help up once in a while. And so for those artists, you know, like Sponge and those guys who've had some good times and some not good times, they know there's always been somebody there to help them out.
Right.
And so it's kind of that paying forward kind of thing. Like,
Right.
You know, I remember where I came from, and so if somebody helped me, I'm going to help somebody else out.
Cool.
You know, we try to do that too. You know, any benefits or anything like that.
Never turned one
We've
down.
never turned one down,
Good for you
man.
guys.
Just because it's, you know, we know that there's need out there. You know,
Right.
and I always like to do this. You know, hassle versus how much it's going to help.
I'm
that
like
thing.
tit level.
If it's something, yes,
Just
it's
have it
just.
rest. No, I'm just
It's just all if it doesn't too much hassle us as opposed to how much it's going to be appreciated.
Right.
We always got to go to the appreciation thing.
Cool, man.
Always got to
Good for
do
you
it.
guys. Good for you guys. So what do you got coming up? What's going on? What's next?
Next is I got Weirdsville National Record Day.
Oh, National,
up there,
okay.
up in Mount Clemens. Davey Taylor runs Weirdsville. He's got us coming up there playing for him.
Now, is that a record store or what
It is a records novelty shop.
Oh, okay.
And so, I mean, anything weird you can think of, from old figurines.
And it's in Mount
stuff.
Clemens?
It's in Mount Clemens, yeah.
On New
Where are you
Street.
at?
On New Street.
36 New Street.
Okay.
You know
So,
what's up? You know what's up with that?
Well, Heads Up Boutique is my dad's friend's place, but I don't know of Weirdsville. I haven't heard of Weirdsville yet.
he's been around
The
for.
New to You bookshop?
Yeah, it's also the. Is it New to You? No.
Something like
New bookshop. Yeah, it's like a new. What is that called? Yeah, I don't know. It's a new something or other, but it's also Weirdsville.
Okay.
And so he's doing the, he's helping support the National Record Day thing. So he's got Rattletrap coming in and playing.
All right.
Cool.
So,
So we're excited because at the end of the show, we're gonna have you guys come out and you're gonna jam a little bit, right?
absolutely.
I'm excited to hear that.
All right. Thank you guys. We'll see
Thank you
later.
guys.
All right, man. All right.
Yeah, thank you, Rattletrap.
Rattletrap.
We look forward to seeing you guys come back in a little while and rock us out.
Hell yeah.
So what do we got going on next, huh?
Oh,
What's going
we
on?
got some CDs too. Rattletrap. Maybe we'll play some music of theirs.
Okay.
All right. Let's go over here. I gotta see. Actually, we're still waiting on our man out there. He's out there, Mr. Tony Batman. Supposed to be calling in, Skyping in.
Tony
Just waiting-
Batman?
Yeah, Tony Batman. But we might bring in the other guy before we get to Tony Batman. So.
Tony Batman. I've heard of him for many years.
Yes.
I'm not really sure if he and I have officially met, but I know who he is in the adult community, and he's very well known. So hopefully he does call, but
But if you don't, that's okay
if he
too.
doesn't, then he must be having a threesome.
Tony Batman? No, not Tony
If he
Batman.
doesn't Skype in, he must be having a threesome.
Exactly. Right. Well, shall we give away another clue, maybe?
Yeah, let's give away another clue.
Alright,
What's
let's
your
do
clue?
it.
Because my clue is completely different than yours.
All right, let's see. Hold on one second. Let me get this.
You guys
key.
don't talk too loud unless you're speaking with us.
Oh,
Because we can hear it.
Yes.
We can hear that.
isn't that a good catch?
Yes, that was awesome. And can I get another one?
All right, you gotta go. Thanks, Poppy. Bye bye. All right, here we go. Let's get up another clue here. We're giving away some tickets.
Your clue is.
Okay, hold on one second. Let me drop this down. You might recognize the background beat there for a second.
Okay.
Okay, so we've had so far, we've got another clue here. Okay, and this is actually a really easy clue,
Great.
so you might be able to go with a. Yeah, get her another white bear.
And I'm so
Okay,
professional.
Here we go. He's a charming fellow, but he can be perverted at the same time. Could it be Dan Diamond's twin? No. Once again, he's a charming fellow, but can be perverted at the same time. He comes from the Roberts family, but not the oral one. How about that, huh?
Why do you think he's so goddamn perverted? All right.
It's a clue.
Well, here's my clue. So
Okay.
y'all get 6 clues if you can't get it.
All right.
He can sell you musical instruments with his vast expertise. And I said that so enunciated, so deliciously. Yeah, he can sell you musical instruments with his vast expertise and knowledge. All right, the mystery skull. We need the mystery skull.
Oh, we know. Here we go. All right. I'm back.
You're back.
I'm back. All right. So,
Yeah, what
Yeah, it's
the
clue
mystery.
number 3. Clue number 3. Ooh.
And once again, we got some tickets to the Zosa Live Nation event. Just get up on the Facebook. We're on the Facebook right now, and you can figure it out if you know who it is. Just put it on our page, and we'll be like, all right, cool. And you get to win a T-shirt. It's a guys or a girls T-shirt, your choice, or you know, and it's all yours.
So what's coming up?
Let's bring up the next guy. 'Cause I'm sure he can cover like an hour's worth of footage. You want to play a little bit of his track here? Let's play a little bit of his track here.
Yeah, can we do that?
Yeah, let's play a little.
Oh.
Once again.
Why didn't we play it here? Is it there?
Hold on 1 second. Let's throw it up.
No, I mean up here.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you want it up on the big screen here?
Yeah, I want to look at it.
There he is. Oh yeah, super rock star MC.
This song is number 3 on my bachelor party mix. So girls are doing very dirty things for this.
And people are actually buying it on Beatport. It's blowing up on Beatport, right? This guy's got everything going on right now. We want to welcome to the dungeon the guy who should be here anyways, a dungeon master, Dan Diamond. Dan Diamond!
Oh, thank you.
You want to take off your coat, Dan? You're Hey, brother, glad you can make it out. Look how good you look.
I'm trying to look all right. Look at that. What's that?
I love that one.
You like
Love
that?
it, love it, love it, love it. Of course
Look at
I
those
love
people
it.
dancing. That's great.
Yeah,
That's
hell yeah.
God dang table.
Oh, do we have to switch that tape there, Maestro? No?
Don't worry, I do it.
Yeah?
that's all right. That's good.
It's good, it's yummy.
Welcome to the show. I
Thank
know
you very
last time
much.
you got actually caught in a 3-way, wasn't it? Last time you were going to Skype in.
Yeah, I was doing the Vegas, the dirty thing out in Miami.
Yeah.
Dirty, you know?
You just came back from it.
Hi, baby.
I miss you so
I
much.
miss you too. So how was Miami?
Miami's great. I love Miami. I live on the beach. Live in
Yeah.
South Beach. It's awesome. Thanks for playing my video, by the way.
You bet, man.
Miami's great, but it's always good to come back to Detroit. I love Detroit. Born and raised. Taylor Machine.
I like that this video was like what? It was like on Beatport number like 3.
It does well on Beatport. Dance music, it circulates, so it does well. It does really well. Thank you.
Is it your fave? What's your favorite song that you do?
My own favorite song would be well, the one about you.
What?
The one I wrote about you. That'd be my favorite song.
No.
Aw.
You haven't heard it yet. You haven't heard it. I'm gonna do it.
I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, no, I think my
Called
favorite
Golden
song.
Beaver. That's what the song is called. Golden Beaver.
I think my favorite song is Bad Habits. It's probably Bad Habits.
I love Bad Habits.
Yeah.
I
I do
love
too.
that one.
Yeah.
I love Bad Habits. That's a good
Dirty.
song.
It's real, you know.
I like it. I like how it was filmed though. It's just like it just looks like most music videos, like radio. They just don't look like the video. Your
Right.
video actually looked like the. I mean, you just pulled out all the stops as you normally do.
Yeah, I got arrested on that video. It was and you know what? It's hard to depict music video versus short film. You know,
Right.
my videos are like 7 minutes long. Some of them. That's a music
Right.
video.
Right.
You know, that's for another character. But the other stuff is really me. You know,
Right.
the stuff you saw in Bad Habits. You know.
Right. That's
Right.
right. You had no stunt actors on that then. Huh?
No stunt actors. It was all stunt cocaine though. It was fake coke.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was powdered sugar. I was sniffing the shit out of powdered sugar. It was getting caught up in your nose. And you know when you get the drip?
Oh
And you
yeah.
do that? It was like powdered
It
sugar.
would
all-
taste good.
I was like, oh.
You'd be like,
burn.
dessert.
That bit of burn. Ah.
It burns. Hi, Kelly. How are you?
Hi. I'm so good. No.
I miss you. I miss you. Okay.
I know you did.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
So what's going on in Detroit now that you're back here?
I'm back in Detroit. I'm leaving tomorrow. I'm going back home tomorrow. I shot a new video this weekend at the Grasshopper Underground.
But you said something about me wanting to do the video, and I wrote you back and said I didn't want to do something too vulgar, and then you never wrote me back.
Right, but the video was not vulgar at all. It was
Why didn't you write me back then?
Well, because you said you didn't want to do anything vulgar, and when I wanted to do videos, and I'm a vulgar guy. I like things that
I'm sexual. I'm just.
I know you're reserved now.
I'm not reserved. I'm very vulgar, but I'm not gonna like.
Right, I understand. I understand.
I'm not gonna do anything that makes me look like I'm not the dominant one.
That's the whole thing. So you're the dominant one.
Right, because I'm the queen bitch. If you can read my necklace, I'm the queen bitch.
She's the dominant one.
Queen bitch, yes. I'm not gonna be, in a video and be dominated. I'm gonna be the one to be dominated.
Right.
If you need somebody to whip the fuck out of you, you better call me, honey.
Okay. All right.
Because I can
awesome.
make that happen.
Look at that.
So tell me a little bit about the video this weekend. You were with John Aquaviva, right?
Yeah, the video I shot this weekend was with John Aquaviva, and it was with Mike Asianex and Chuck Daniels. A lot of people from the old school house scene, you know what I mean? There was a few people there. The song it's called "Let It Go." It's not about flashy clubs. It's not about glow sticks and Armani pants. It was more about just being able to walk into a place like the Grasshopper or any Detroit bar and just be who you are. And that's what the song was about. Very humble. I'm a bar back in the video. I do the dishes in the video. The whole video I'm a bar back sweeping floors.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
so
that's believable.
Cool.
So, no, I'm kidding.
Cool. You know what I mean? So actually it was a bar back though. Many years of my career. That's what I did. I was dishwasher, a bar back. I did it all. I worked at Bob Evans. I was a dishwasher at Denny's.
Me too. My first job was Dairy Queen.
Dairy Queen. I would love to see you at Dairy Queen.
Do you want to know what I did? Perfected.
Who gives a shit? You work at Dairy Queen.
And I'm still friends with Norm, the owner. If he's watching, Norman, love you.
Right.
I had to perfect the curly cue. That's what you do at Dairy Queen.
Right.
So you had to do. You pump it. You go down, roll up, and then you cut it off, and you went. Like a turd.
Oh.
Like a little curly turd thing on the top.
No,
It's still to this day.
No, but you guys are all thinking, what are y'all thinking? What are y'all thinking? Everybody's
if
thinking.
If I'm in a self-serve machine for ice cream, I rock it down.
The cup, is everything?
Yeah, exactly. That's true, there's a perfection of the curly cue.
I said, ball.
You're doing that great.
Twist.
Get some of this beer.
You can see
it's
the
so funny that I remember that. I was young.
But hey, there has to be a skill
I'm not
to
going
that
to say
curl.
how old I am now, but I was very young.
That's you.
That's me.
It's that guy.
That's my real name too, by the way.
In case you're wondering.
Just to let everybody know.
If people want, you actually sing, you produce.
Yeah.
Give me a little lowdown of Dan Diamond. Do you DJ?
Well, I used to DJ a lot. I started DJing in Taylor, Michigan when I was 19 years old on Telegraph Road at a bar called Drink Saloon.
Oh yeah.
And that was my first DJ job. I started DJing when 2 Live Crew, when they were putting out vinyl, when they had new records, like Me So Horny, when it was actually brand new.
Okay.
And I remember I was playing that record at a bar in Taylor, and the owner came up to me and told me to play some country music, and I got on the mic and I made fun of country music when I was like 19. Next thing you know, I got knocked out with a pool ball. Somebody threw a pool ball. I got on the mic and I was like, "Ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, we got Garth Brooks." And then next thing you know, I got knocked out with a pool.
Nice.
Woke up like 10 minutes later, my jaw was all swelled up, and that was the last time I made fun of country music.
Right.
Now I know every country artist out there, and I love Hank Williams.
I love Hank Williams.
So you see how I got forced in the country?
Yeah.
It was that easy and that simple and that fast.
Yeah. I
So,
like, I like Hank 3. That's what I like.
So I started like country music, and I just started writing music, man. I just kept writing,
Yeah.
And then here I am writing music still. Not much has changed. I'm still the same dude.
Right.
Yeah, still sleeping on couches. You know what I mean? Still trying to make it state to state, and MCing is my gig, my day gig.
Right.
I MC for a living. That's what I do.
Right.
That's how I make my bill money.
Right.
wanna
And you're about to do a lot of MC. You're about to hit the
I-
road.
Yeah, I'm going to Atlantic City, to Trump Taj Mahal to go do Exotica, and then we're going to
I'm gonna
Jersey
say
and
what I think.
What's that? What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say that I think you deserve to live a little bit better than sleeping on this one.
Yeah, you know, I wish you know what? You're probably right about that.
I am more than right about
Yeah,
that.
you know, like what I've done and accomplished, you're right. It shouldn't be, but but it seems like every time I make a move in this music industry or wherever I go, it's like a double-edged sword. Like if I stayed in one spot, I wouldn't have the opportunities that come to me when I pack up and leave so fast the next day.
Right.
Like there's times when I'm driving in the United States and I have no idea where I'm going with my dog.
Right.
I have no idea where I'm going to get gas money. No idea where I'm going to
You
sleep.
have friends here, motherfucker.
Yeah, but when you get older, the friends start disappearing because they
I own my house.
because they get fed up with your
own
bullshit.
houses,
They're
so-
like, okay, Dan, I loved you when you were 18, but you know what I mean? Things get old.
No, yeah.
So
I think you still owe me money, dude.
right, I think I might owe you money. I don't know, you know what I mean? So you know, it's like when you travel. But then look what happens. I drive to Miami, and next thing you know, I get a job emceeing at the Cleveland or in South Beach, and I've been there for 8 years, and you know, I love my job. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a
So
great
it's-
bar. I love the Cleveland.
Yeah, it's a cool bar. It's right there on the Ocean Drive, and my job, I'm blessed. You know, I drink vodka and grapefruits and talk to chicks, and get paid for it. I mean, that's pretty cool. You know what I mean? But I want to quit.
You definitely have a good life.
I'm just playing, Mike.
Quit,
I'm
I was
just
gonna say,
playing.
quit what?
You're so good
Traveling,
at what you do, but
girls,
I definitely
drinks?
think that you are worth more than, you know, from couch
Thank
to
you.
couch and much not. You
Thank you.
are.
Oh, yeah.
You definitely
Yeah.
are. And if these people aren't realizing that, then you need to
Yeah.
obviously make them realize it.
It's just hard. This music's hard. I mean, you know, I literally walk by clubs in Miami during the conference and you hear my record playing.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you should be
I
getting
can't
money
even
for
get
that,
in.
though.
No, you don't get paid when DJs play your music.
Ah, that's too bad. See, that's where there's a
You
mess
know
up with
what?
that.
And then
It's
no
like-
one buys
'cause you
music
even-
anymore,
You
you know?
even mentioned
You know what?
too.
And here's one more thing.
Yeah.
I think it's hard because you do a lot of things that can't be played on the radio. Some of it can
Right.
be played in the clubs. The one song that you did with the video with the coke and the killing and whatnot,
Right.
that's like on a whole new fucking level. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? So it's like you may only be able to be accepted certain places if you're not
Right.
gonna cheese out and do the auto tune thing, the
Well,
fucking Black Eyed Peas sound thing, and look at, you know
yeah,
what I'm
the
saying?
truth about it is
You're not selling yourself out at all.
I'm an
No.
underground artist.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm 40 years old. I'm bald. I'm like, fuck, got a big nose. I'm not the prettiest thing in the world.
Yeah,
My
cute
days
as
of being
fuck.
on MTV are
Whatever.
over. The MTV would.
whatever. I think
Radio
you're cute.
won't play
I'm
me.
saying you're cute.
Oh, thank you. But you know, it's just hard. I gave up. I thought when I was younger, I thought, yeah, I'm gonna be on the radio, and I thought when I was hooking up with a lot of
There ain't
artists.
shit going on the radio.
Well, you know what I mean.
We were talking about that
Popularity, you know.
earlier.
It's not what I thought it was gonna be, you know. But I'm happy being an underground artist. I'm happy touring and doing what I'm doing and living and being able to be here and still talk to people. You know. what I
Join
mean?
forces with me.
Hey,
I'll join Hips.
we need to be a powerful,
I think we could.
like,
I think, you
we
know,
need to
honestly,
be like the Goonies
I think-
and just come out
I
like
think
and be
honestly-
like, we're sexual, we're weird, let's just fucking.
I think
Yeah,
honestly
because-
though,
what?
because I feel the same
Exotica
way as you. I'm
would
not
really
fucking.
embrace us.
I'm not accepted
I think
either.
really, I think Exotica would
Yeah.
really get us.
I'm not accepted
And especially
either.
because I MC too,
Right.
which is
I
cool,
talk
gives
about
you a
like I
break.
try to do good
You know,
music and
And then I
talk
do
about my
visuals,
pussy,
which
the
is like
stamp
even
it.
funner too.
That's cool. Exotica's cool. I love doing Exotica.
We'll talk about that in one
I
second.
can't help
But
it.
what I want to know is, as you were saying with just underground stuff,
Mm-hmm.
it's kind of amazing, you know, when people do come up and recognize you and stuff. And you actually said something about Fedorov or something like that. I read something about.
Yeah, Fedorov's brother was in Trump's last night, and he told me, because I've been to Russia once,
You know
Right.
what?
and he told me that how big I was in Russia, and I've been to Russia, I played in Russia, and it was the best experience of my life. I didn't
He was
normally-
nice to you.
And yes, he was really nice to me, and he told me that they use Titty Dancer to warm up on the ice in the Red Wings before they play games. And I
You're
was just
lucky
like,
because when
are
I
you
met
fuck-
that guy, he was the biggest motherfucking piece of shit fucking dick that I ever met in my life.
Well, he
Who's
was
that?
great to me, and I love it. Can't wait to see
Don't
him
hold
again.
back, Kelley. Don't hold back.
He was an asshole.
Who?
Fedorov's brother.
No, I don't know.
The younger kid, right?
Yeah, he was cool
Ah!
to me. He was cool to me.
He
and-
treated me like a fucking little
Surrey was a piece of work too.
Well,
You know what?
it was
You're a
cool.
guy, and
Yeah.
you sing
Yeah,
about
alright.
pussy.
Yeah, and
stuff,
that's
so-
why he liked it, and he was and so.
But I'm a hot chick with big boobs. You'd figure he would have been like liking me, and we sit down, and this guy's
Tell us about the Russian women. There you go.
Russian women are great. When I went to Russia, it was the best experience of my life. I flew to Vladivostok though. That was 13 hours away from Moscow.
Right.
So it was at the end of the Trans-Siberian Railroad, and when I got off there, they had news media, and no one spoke English, and they wanted to hear Titty Dancer, and I did it twice. And girls, I felt like I was Usher. You know what I mean? Like girls were
Right.
crying, and I was like, what? You know? And they were like trying to like grab for you and hug you. I was just like, do I really need to go back home? You know what I mean?
Right.
But then you come back home and it's back to reality.
When you're living out there, do they put you up in a nice place, or is it like kind of like, because I think
No,
Russia
I got a
maybe
really
being
nice
slummy.
room. I got a really
there.
nice room, and I didn't really even know how to turn the power on, because over there, when you take the key out, all the power goes off in the hotel room. So I didn't know. So I took the key out, and all the power went out in the room.
There's like a key that just turns the whole room
Yeah,
on.
so when I went downstairs, they're like, the power's out, and they don't understand you, because there's no English. I'm like, the power, the lights. They're like, I don't understand what. So it was cool. But I like Russia a lot. Russia's awesome.
Nice.
That's cool. Props out to Russia.
Got that other guy,
Most of it don't.
They still can't catch that moose and squirrel.
So what are you doing out here while you're here?
Well, Friday I played at Hash Bash. That was cool.
Yeah.
You don't actually have some music video that you're filming?
And then yes, I filmed I filmed Sunday.
And you didn't use me because I said I wouldn't let you spit in my mouth.
Right. But it's not that type of video though. It wasn't a Dirty Dan Diamond video. It was more.
But why wouldn't you have asked
This
me
was a house
anyways? I was
video,
just
though.
trying to explain to you.
I know. But
Well, fine, you missed out on one hot ass fucking scene.
I did.
That's
I
all
know
right.
I did.
You did.
But
know
I
you
didn't
did.
want. You know, like you said, you're queen. You're the queen. Your necklace says you're the queen bed.
I am the queen
Right.
for anyone's music video.
There you go.
There you go. Let's talk
Because I
exotic.
do a professional, good job. I just won't let anyone spit in my mouth or like spit maybe in my butt or anything.
That's
your
what I
where?
like. The
In my
butthole.
In a
butthole.
butthole, man. From the mouth and a butthole. Damn.
She said maybe.
Damn. Maybe?
She said maybe.
Okay, well, there's a maybe on that one. All right, well, keep that in mind there.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Exotica.
All right, well, we want to know a little bit about
Whispering
Exotica.
sting.
The first one kicks off when?
The first one kicks off April 17th at Trump Taj Mahal in Atlantic City. That's when we're doing that one. Then we go down to Fort Lauderdale, and then Jersey and Chicago.
Okay. Now, on that, there was an award show. Is that going on? Are you part of that? Or?
Yeah, it's the Fanny Awards. They're giving out awards to all the porn stars, all the guys and girls. My friend, Good Fang Lee, she actually designed all the trophies. They have
Okay.
things like, all the categories, best oral, best this, best group scene. And
Just for fans?
for fans,
the
it's-
fans
it's
vote?
It's the fans vote, yeah. the
Okay,
fans vote,
fans
yeah.
vote.
Fans vote. It's the
I thought you
fans.
meant it was like voting on the fans who do oral and shit. That'd be
No.
awesome. They need to reverse that shit, like make it a different competition.
Pretty cool though. We're getting ready
Yeah.
for that. I'm excited to go to Atlantic City and go do that. I'm stoked. Yeah.
Now, you booked there at night, or you DJ at any clubs that night, or are you just going to be at the...
No, I just MC, and then when I'm off work, I'm off work. I work 12-hour shifts.
Yeah, that's a hell
So
of a job.
like
though, yeah.
I start at 11 a.m. and I'm
Yeah.
working with 10,000 people, that porn stars and everything. And when I go home, that's it, man.
Yeah,
I'm
no, I
fucking
know,
crash,
yeah.
man.
Yeah.
You know, I used to do the after hours, but you know how that goes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
That guy's
can't.
with me.
I can't anymore. I'm old.
Do a little something weird in the bathroom.
I went to
Smoke cigarette.
the after hours. It was like maybe 5 months ago,
Yeah.
and I was like, I remember at the after. The
I remember.
concert,
That's why, that's why I
And
keep
it was
getting
weird
phone
because
calls.
I was sitting there and I was
No.
doing balloons, and I hadn't done balloons in many years, and it didn't even feel like it was doing anything to me. Like I felt like I'm sober. Like I think as you get older, it just doesn't work.
Or your just brain cells are just blew out.
They are, because I was waiting. I was like waiting for wah 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 wah, like the
Right.
fun, and I was like, this isn't working. It's not working. I keep doing this. It sucks.
And then it
getting
just
old.
phases out.
Yeah.
That's
That's
it.
awesome.
That's all right though.
I will tell you though, if you ever do get a chance to check out Exotica, make sure you check it out because it's off the hook. Because Dan,
with
as
3
the MC, giving away all the porn.
Yeah.
That's got to be the best part.
Yeah, I give away a lot of porn. I host a lot of the shows. All the acts that come up on stage, all the porn stars. We do everything you wanted to know about porn. We do fake orgasms, stuff with Tony Batman. Tony Batman's
supposed to call in.
In return, he wants free blowjobs. He wants room and board. He wants doobies.
Money.
He wants money.
blowjobs and doobies.
He wants doobies. He wants blowjobs. He wants money, and he wants.
No, I don't need no money. I do it all free. Been doing it for 25 years for free. I'm already damn near 40. I'm almost dead. There's no sense in needing money now. I'll just stay from.
Me too, honey.
Yeah, we're almost up
We're
there.
sexy bitches.
Yeah, we're not bad. We're not bad for our
We
age.
are. We're sexy bitches.
Remember when we were 20?
You know what? If anyone's watching and you think we're a sexy bitch, then you need to hashtag sexy bitches right now.
Right now.
Let's see.
And somebody
If
hear
we'll get like 2 people, which would be so funny. Go up.
No, actually, no, I'm hashtagging there.
Sexy bitches.
Hashtag.
Hashtagging. They're hashtagging.
I don't know. You don't know how that works, so don't pay attention to him.
I know what's up on a hashtag.
No, he doesn't.
I do. Yeah, we're all doing
So
good.
Dan, you
Good.
don't need to spit in my mouth in the video.
No.
Okay.
I was gonna. For this video was a little different. It was a little bit more of a humbling video, so I didn't want anybody that was like, you know, you did.
I'm not like reborn again Christian, bitch.
I know.
I've always
but,
been Christian.
but if I
Like-
but if I would have directed you, you would have had things to say.
I
And I
could
didn't wanna
say
hear
dirty
them.
shit. I just don't want to be humiliated. You can't poop or spit in my mouth or like put your finger in my butt.
I know, but
That's off.
I don't want rules from you. I'm supposed
Oh
to.
my
I want to give
God.
you the rules. If you come in and you told me you didn't want to do it, I'd be so mad because I'd want you to listen to every word I said,
Yeah.
and I would be like, oh, why'd I do this? So it was
I
better.
have the
just,
same problem with her, dude.
Right.
Oh my God! You guys, but you have to admit that I'm large and in charge and I'm doing my thing and I don't let anybody take advantage of me.
That's good.
Right.
It's good. Neither do
I
I.
don't.
So how did you guys end up
I like
working
to
on the
take
track,
advantage
Ride It
of-
Together?
I don't remember.
Others. No.
I think I may have called her.
We were doing a show at the Pantheon and we needed
Boom.
a new song.
Okay.
Boom.
That's a great song, though. I really like that song a lot. I think that's a song we really got to get out to Europe. I think that's, if anything, get those over the MTV.
Ride it, slide it, 69.
Yeah, I think so,
You know?
man.
I think I have a lot of potential and I need for more people to want to bring me into their studio and just start. Are you worried about
No.
something?
No, I'm on camera. I like to.
Looking fresh, feeling
Some
fresh.
some clean.
Yeah, I'm always, you know. But go ahead, finish what you were saying.
I'm just saying that I'd like to just go into studios and just hear beats and just if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I'm down. What would you call it? Like a studio jumping whore? Like, I mean, what would you call that? Like, I'm not trying to be like a studio jumping whore. I'm just saying, like, you want to work with me? You got a beat? Let's go. Let's experiment.
Right.
Let's just see what happens. If I got some, you got some. We got some.
I'm buying that domain name right now, by the way.
Yeah.
Studio jumping whore.
Studio
Yeah, right
jumping
now.
whore.
Hashtag.
Studio jumping whore.
Yeah.
I don't mean it like that. And you know, when I walked up into that studio,
Mm-hmm.
you guys were creating the beat. I wrote all the lyrics.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah.
I
Yeah, you did.
won
She did great.
motherfucking. I won motherfucking taped it.
She did great. It was great working with you.
I one time
love the
taped it.
song.
Didn't I? Even though it's an easy song,
But
I
still,
want to
though.
do a song with you where you allow me to sing.
But I don't really do singy songs.
I know, but you're.
I do talk.
you.
I talk.
I know, and you, when we did Write It, I
Yes.
sounded like you. But imagine if we came together and you did a song where you did your thing and I kind of came in and did mine and it smoothed together. Like, we should just try it.
I mean, I would like to try something like that. I think
Yeah.
first what we have to do is connect spiritually and harmony. I think what we first have to do
I
is go to the
connected-
bathhouse. And we have to first go there. And we
Bathhouse is
have to
I
relax
connected
our
with
bodies.
you spiritually because
No.
I respect and love
Right.
you. to
And no
that.
sex, just we'll go to a bathhouse and we'll relax and let
A
our
Swedish bathhouse?
yes.
There's one right by my house. I
The
never even
Oasis
knew what it
on
was.
State Street.
No,
Where they
there's
have
one
the-
on 5 Mile by like
Oh.
no, it's
I didn't
it
know.
might not be Swedish. It says some bathhouses right outside.
I have no
yet.
idea.
Been there?
I've never been there. No. I've been to a lot of no-tell motels, but I don't think I've been to the.
I'm just
Swedish
talking
bathhouse.
musically. You know, when I hear a beat that I can write shit and I can reflect off, but I would like for you to give me a little bit more control over my vocals and whatnot,
Oh,
rather
well,
than
of course.
because you were like, Kelley, you're gonna talk like me,
Of course, because it sounds great.
and it did.
It sounds
did.
perfect. It sounds exactly how it's supposed to
But
sound.
can't we combine and sound perfect together with my
You know, like
flow
Donnie and
here?
Marie.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Donnie and Marie?
Yeah, but see, anything I would want to do with you, I would want to, I drop videos too, and they're all explicit, and
Yeah.
everything's raw and dirty. And I would
I'm
never.
down to do explicit, just nothing that degrades me. Period.
There you go.
I'm down to do sexy, crawling, licking,
Naked.
hair, implied nudity.
Implied nudity.
I'm down to do everything that's gonna sell,
God, your
and be
hair's
hot.
starting to sprout up again.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yes, yes.
Oh my God, he is. He's sprouting.
coming
You're getting here again.
Keep talking.
So,
Keep talking about it.
so I think we need to come to an agreement that we need to get together and do that.
Yeah, but any video I would want to do with you, or any song I'd want to do.
You're not gonna degrade.
Exactly, and that's why I couldn't use you, because I see what I saw. Remember when we talked?
Yep.
What I wanted to do was create. I had this song, and I wanted to be me and you in a peep show booth where there's porn, and we're like sniffing like drugs, crystal meth,
Okay.
and like.
That's
but I get
reasonable.
to strip you down, and you
Okay.
put the black bars over her naked parts,
Okay.
and you sit on my
Reasonable.
face, all kinds of shit. And like,
That's reasonable.
That's reasonable. Okay.
But you were saying like
But no
being
sex.
like spitting in the mouth. That's
Well,
where I
yeah,
have a
because
problem.
that's the peep show stuff. That's the stuff you do. Like you spit, you get nasty. You lose all sense of morality when you do the peep show thing.
Right.
You know,
I
you're not
could do a
supposed to
little
think about who
box
you
scene.
are.
I could crawl all over the walls. I know how to work that shit.
I think
Like,
that's great. I think we could start that.
All right,
we'll work on
maybe
that.
we'll work our way
Okay.
up.
All right, that's
All right, so
Let's
speaking-
start with the song and then let's work into the music
Perfect.
video.
perfect.
Let's
and
talk
if we
about
argue
nasty.
a little
though.
bit about it, we argue.
No, we're not going to argue at all.
Never. Never. Exactly.
Dan's in charge.
Nasty. Now tell me about Nasty. Actually, it was a song first, and it was remixed, or
Yeah.
what was?
I wrote Nasty like 6 years ago, and it was always an underground song. And then these dudes from New Hampshire remixed it, and then we made the video,
Okay.
and it did really well on that side of that music side. You know,
Right,
there's two
right.
sides. There's many sides of dance music. You know, and as far as that sound, that synthy, clubby, ultra music sound,
Yep.
that took the cake. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
was
it did.
cool.
Oh man, it took it up like 9 notches. I
That's
liked
just
it
the
a lot.
character. That's just one of my characters I play. I'm not like that guy. I'm not that guy full time. You know, there's just a piece of that talent in me. That's why I accept it. So I just use that.
So
Nasty.
basically, you're just like the Marilyn Manson of drugs, except 10 times. In the sense of like, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
crazy.
I mean, like there's a side of me that the nasty song is for people dancing and neon sticks. You know.
Right.
And then the
Yeah.
video I shot yesterday has nothing to do with that. It's got to do with like John Aquaviva, underground, real house music.
Right.
Where there's no titties, there's no drugs, it's none of that.
Right.
So I keep using all the sides I grew up on, you know.
Mm-hmm. Got a little hip hop in you?
A little hip hop in me, got a little flow.
Of course.
Hell yeah, you do.
Are you gonna maybe go see Steve Aoki?
No, I don't. You know what's funny? A lot of people come down to Winter Music Conference. I'm in Miami, and a lot of people ask me if I go see certain DJs,
Right.
big DJs, and I feel bad because I don't, and I haven't in about 15 years.
Right.
Because I don't know, man. I guess it's just that fact. If you can't roll like who you really are, then you don't want to roll. You know what I mean? Like you don't want to be with crowds after you're already been up there. You don't want to like go through the ticketing. I mean, I don't know. Maybe
No,
you go
sure,
see
yeah,
like a
yeah.
reunion like Aerosmith or something. I would go, you know,
Right.
or something like that. That's different. But like DJs, I don't do the club thing no more. I don't
I don't
drink
really
and dun, 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 dun.
Yeah.
I'd
But
much
Steve
rather just go
Aoki
to the
might be
days
one
in with
that
you,
I
you
would
know?
rather. It better be the fucking sweet.
So who came
MGM.
through the Clevelander
Dave-
down there?
What's
Did-
that?
Did, who came through the Clevelander down there? Any big name DJs?
Yeah, we had
Was
everybody.
there a girl named Shawnee that came up to you?
Yes, there was a girl.
Ah!
Yeah, she's like, I'm friends with Kelley. Gina, I had the mic. I was like, really? She's like, yeah. I'm like, woo.
All right,
So,
cool.
All right,
Yeah.
Shawnee, good one.
So there was a lot of DJs, big famous
big
guys.
names, yeah.
Everybody was there. The Clevelander is like
Great
massive.
time.
Yeah.
It's the best bar down there because
It's
they're
very
the one
popular.
with the pool.
It's very popular.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Comfortable.
Comfortable place. The Clevelander's fun, you know.
It's very fun.
So what do you got coming up besides Exotica? That's about it, really.
Well, coming up after Exotica, I'm going back to Miami, and then I'm gonna stay there and look for a house in South Florida, and just me and my dog, and you know, just live in the South. You know.
If you want to shoot a really hot music video while you're out here, then you should contact me because I would have been the one in the first place to do it the right way.
Currently looking for investors.
Exactly.
If you'd like to invest in a music video for me and Kelley Jean, please contact 305-896-9760. $5,000 budget is all it will take. Craft services, along with rides. Boom.
Exactly.
We'll do it.
We can make it happen, and we got the video crew to do it.
There you go.
There you go. You can't go wrong, especially if they're paying.
Right.
That's the whole thing. It's like I don't mind. We can make anybody famous
sponsorship.
as long as you're paying.
There you go.
And we can bring a talented DJ. I just think though, like I said, the mix of us and the craziness that we are, I think we'd be kind of an extra little bliss there on the Exotica thing. So maybe
You
we'll
could
talk
bring
about
your whole setup to Exotica. though.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we
You know?
we were there. We were in Chicago.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. That's
yeah,
right.
we did the Chicago thing for a minute. In fact, we got some highlights of the Chicago trip coming up there this week. Tony Batman's on there now, and he's supposed to be calling in, but I don't know. He hasn't called in yet, so I don't know if Tony Batman's
You
going to be
know
calling
him?
in from out.
Yeah, I know him really well.
Say hello
Call
to
him.
Tony Batman out there.
My phone's dead.
Call him.
Oh yeah, give him a call maybe.
My
Your phone is dead.
Good luck.
You know his number by heart?
Not by heart.
Oh,
Don't you have his number?
I don't. He actually was going to Skype in, so we're just seeing if he's around still. I've been trying to text him up here, so he might.
Tony Batman, we want you.
He might have got stuck on his show because he's doing that.
Yeah, he's
Planet-
doing his thing, right?
Yeah, he's doing Planet
Platypus,
Yeah,
yeah.
Planet Platypus.
It'd be cool.
And then he
if
does
you
the
would do
entertainment
Planet
news.
Both.
Yeah, he does.
So
a
you
lot.
can talk about it. You know everything he does. I mean, basically.
Yeah, Tony, he's a good friend of mine. He's out in
He's a
South
geek.
Florida now. He's doing a lot of strip club events,
What I have to
and
do.
he's a really good MC. He's really good at what he does.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's some of the
Yeah.
stuff you should be doing.
Yeah. Yep.
Dan Diamond Radio.
Well, you know, I did, you know, this whole music thing is just, I don't know. I don't want to sound like a grumpy old man, you know, but it's so hard for me to not lie because I thought it was something else when I was a kid. You know,
Right.
when I was 19.
Yeah.
I thought it was like I saw people making money, and I had people that, you know, that sold 12 million records. Some of my best friends, you know, and they're like, "You're gonna be broke for a long time, bro." And I'm just like, "What?" You know, and they've got platinum records all the while, and he's barely getting by. So I guess I just kind of gave up on the whole thing of like I'm gonna be rich and I'm gonna
Right.
have cars. I know about the secret, and you're supposed to manifest it, and it comes and all that. But man, I've been fucking manifesting for 40 years, man. That motherfucker hasn't come yet.
Right.
You know, I'm still eating Chef Boyardee, man. So I don't know. Like videos on YouTube's hits, views, great, likes, great, shows, porn conventions, great.
Right.
Now, you know, but there's no, I don't know, man. I don't know.
There's
It's
no
just-
secret to success.
There's not. There's
Nah.
not.
You know what though?
You
Here's the
want to
thing.
know my opinion?
What?
I
And
think
I'm
you
gonna
should
be
get me.
I'm gonna be a smart ass and say my opinion.
Please sit
Here's
down.
a lot of people that are getting very, very famous. The only thing that they have going for them right now is they have 1 million Twitter followers, they have 1 million Facebook people, they have 1 million people backing them. You know? And you, maybe you're around and around and around, you're taking the time to like love these people. And it's like a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's what it all is. It's all relationships.
It's all like
No, it's true.
you're
I mean, you have to
only
really
as
know
good
it. Yeah.
as
I didn't know this was going to be an intervention.
I mean, there's no. I'm saying you're only as good as like the people.
so much more of you.
I'm sorry. It's not what you think. I'm not sniffing coke. The girls are gone. The drugs
Not
are
even
gone.
real skull.
It's not even real. This is me.
It's fake
I'm
cocaine.
just so
You
right,
guys,
dude.
I'm
It was
just
all
saying,
fake from the
yeah.
beginning. All my friends
Like
bought
I
it.
have very few fans, but those are the only people that
It's
have
an intervention.
supported me.
Yeah.
It's my intervention
It's not
live
an
on the
intervention.
Detroit Dungeon.
Exactly.
I'm sorry.
You've made it.
You know, it's not what it thinks.
We have an airplane waiting to take you to guns. Are you ready?
Oh, yeah.
Are you
Somebody
ready
get a
to
guitar
go?
and play that song.
I'm sorry, I'm a grumpy old man.
It's,
It's not what it
Well, we love you, and see, here's
Thank
the
you.
reason why.
Thank
Is
you.
because
It's like
we really, really want Dan. If you, Like, let's just say if somebody want to hire a stripper. See, first of all, you should be hired by strip clubs no matter what. Across
Well, I
the-
did that.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
did
you
that.
did.
Trumps,
I
right?
did. No, I did. When Titty Dancer was
was.
released, I toured 50 strip clubs. in
Oh,
America.
okay.
Yeah, I toured every strip club from here to fucking wherever, and
Got it.
after I did all that, being a kid from Taylor, bleach blonde hair, making $2,000 to sing one song, and you keep doing it from club to club, and in drugs, you spend more money, and you spend more money, and you spend more money, you spend more money. You start to get blew out,
Right.
and then you get blown up, and then you're like, now what? And then you
Right.
start losing your hair, and then everything's gone, and it's just an intervention. He's right. It's just an intervention. I quit.
But I
quit.
I feel like, hey,
no more.
I
No more music.
listen. I
What?
felt like the new birth of your song. What's that? Oh, the intervention song.
There
Here
you
we
go.
go. But I felt like the new birth of your song with the new DJs and the new video and all the mix.
Mm-hmm.
I loved
Took a
it.
left turn.
Did
quick.
you?
It's on my bachelor party mix. Girls lick their pussies to it. We lick each other's junk to his stuff, which I'm sure they all did.
Which
But
we should be
You know,
videotaping.
no, hey, if
Girls
I
like
wasn't, if
me.
I wasn't proud of you and I didn't love that song, it wouldn't
She
be on
would
my
be-
fucking special, my own company.
Thank you,
bachelor
Kelley.
party
She,
mix.
she
Kelly,
wouldn't
I
be
love
licking
you.
somebody's
I
chocha.
love you.
I love you too, Kelly.
Not
Kelly's
that
awesome.
song.
I licked
That's
Chocha
deep.
to his song.
That's
Chocha.
deep.
That's deep.
That's deep.
deep.
That's deep. That's how much you love
No, I
it.
really do. I love it all,
Right.
man. I love everything. It's just,
You should be being taken care of at this point.
I know. I just
Don't sell yourself
right now
short,
I'm looking
honey.
for an older woman.
There you go.
An older.
That lives in St. Clair Shores.
St. Clair, fuck St.
And like-
Clair. You want South Beach, bro.
or wherever. Any woman that will willing to take care of me, please. call me
Doctor, a
At
lawyer.
305-896-9760. And
Doctor, lawyer, maybe.
Right now, waiting.
What do you want? Dominatrix.
You like to travel.
I love to travel.
See, there you
Long walks on the beach and cooking fettuccine.
go.
Grab a home romantic.
Oh,
So there you go. Yeah, so Exotica's good. The music's good, man. The videos are doing
Cool.
great. And
We love watching you.
this time last year, I was working for ICP. This time last
Oh,
year.
yeah. Not
Yeah.
doing that no more, huh?
No. It was cool. I had a great time. I love Violent J. I love Shaggy. I love Psychopathic Records. It was one of the best experiences of my life.
Yeah.
Like I had Bushwick Bill from the Ghetto Boys
Oh,
in my
Bushwick
office,
Bill.
and I was smoking weed with Bushwick Bill from the Ghetto Boys,
Cool.
and I was telling him on why he should sign to Psychopathic Records. Now, for a dream come true from a kid, that was like one of the best things
Right.
ever. Bushwick Bill's in front of me, and yeah, it was cool.
It
That
is
was really
cool.
cool, yeah. And the gathering and everything. So I'll be doing the gathering again this year.
Oh, so you're still out there doing stuff.
Yeah.
You got a hell of a schedule coming up.
Yeah, the gathering and. all
Now,
that stuff.
when you between the different Exotica Expo, are you going to be just traveling to the different city, and then you'll wait, and then the next one will come up, or you're going to come back home?
I go back to Miami and I go back to emceeing in South Beach.
Okay.
And then I work 4 days a week and then I leave.
And then you go
Yeah.
out from there.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
yep.
Okay,
Yep.
cool. Well, make sure you
Thank
check
you.
out.
Thank
If you go to
you.
exoticaexpo.com, you can see when they're going to be doing the dates.
How
Once
can they
again, what
find
are the
you on
you're doing
Facebook?
Atlantic City.
Atlantic City, Jersey, Chicago, and we're also doing South Florida. We're doing Fort Lauderdale.
Okay, good.
How can they find you on Facebook?
Dan.D.Diamond.
Dan
And that's my real name, Daniel David Diamond. I'm
Alright.
Jewish.
Thank you. I
Lots of
love
D's,
you.
man.
I
Dan
love
Diamond.
Thank you very much. Thank you
Love
very much.
you.
I want to be a titty dancer
Thank
because of you.
All right, now I can. Woo! All right. There we go.
Now we can kai
Mystery guest.
The mystery.
I think we have a mystery guest.
No way,
you.
Let's move this. Let's move this so we
It
can.
wasn't it.
Wow!
Hold on to that. Grab that.
Oh,
Oh,
dude, I got more stories
I
than you.
know. Oh, no, you're sitting like
Got
that.
it?
No, mystery guest.
You want to move it now or you want to wait? Okay,
Just
we
leave
can.
it.
All right, we'll leave it. All right,
All
we'll
right,
leave
we're
it.
about to bring out our mystery guest.
All right,
Does
so.
anybody guess?
I don't know. Let's
Who
find
are
out. Hold on one
mystery
second. Let me
guests?
just check here. We'll have him get ready because he's got to.
What am I gonna do? I'm gonna do.
You got to
Then
put, yeah, you
he's
gotta put the
the
skull
big
up.
guest. Look, you can walk. No,
You
you
gotta
can
put
walk
it
like that.
Yes.
Scary, scary. Mystery guest.
Stick around, Dan. We
Ah!
got all kinds of smoke for later.
Yes, stick
Oh.
around, Dan. We're
Fuck,
gonna
I want
party.
weed. Gimme. Nope.
What? I
That's
gotta use
not
it
us.
Yes.
It doesn't look like anybody posted it. Let's see.
Nobody.
Nobody
Oh,
won.
nobody won. But we're still
Nobody
gonna unveil
won.
them.
Oh.
Did we lose something?
By default.
Oh,
These more
I lost a
expensive
spike.
shoes and I lost a spike.
Oh no!
I'm kidding.
Alright.
They did suck.
Alright, let's bring him out.
What?
He's
We
got a
have a
big head.
mystery guest.
What am I supposed to do?
He is sexy. He's in the music industry. And he is
What
from
am
Detroit.
No one guessed me anyway, so do I have to?
Let's-
So you gotta keep it on, yeah.
Oh, okay,
You gotta
okay,
keep it
Well,
on.
let's have
We're
him
gonna-
sit.
Yeah, because we want to read
Right,
over the clues.
everybody?
Alright, let's read over the clues real quick, one more time.
Let's read over the clues.
Real quick, because we might get a last minute. Okay, here we go. The mystery school. God made a farmer. This farmer had a lot of charm. Okay? He's a superstar that has been remixed by Richard Vision and Kenny Larkin. And finally, he's a charming fellow. He can be perverted at the same time. He comes from the Roberts family, but not Oral Roberts.
No, I wouldn't go to the university.
No. Welcome to the dungeon, Mr. Robert. Mr. Roberts.
Ken Roberts!
Ken Roberts! Ken Roberts from Charge Bar. Oh!
This is Dan Diamond.
Who the hell is that? Wait a minute.
Damn, Dan!
Oh,
Dan
I like it better when it said Dan
Oh my
Diamond.
God, hi.
Hi.
It's
How
another
are you,
90s
Ken?
part.
I'm good. How are you guys?
I'm excellent.
How you been?
I love that
I
you're
don't-
our mystery skull.
I'm a
He
mystery
doesn't
skull?
think that anybody is gonna know who he
No,
is.
no one's gonna know who I am.
Well, nobody knew, but that's okay.
Do you
That's
have
cool.
Charm Farm in there?
have
Like,
Charm
play
Farm.
some Charm Farm.
Yeah, let's see. We'll play some
Play a
Charm
little
Farm.
bit of Charm Farm so people
All right, we'll
remember
play a little
who
Charm Farm.
is.
Hold on one second.
If you
I'll cue it
are
up while you're
an
there.
80s,
Cue it
90s
up.
baby,
80s, 90s. Jeez, am I that old?
well, yeah.
I'm older than Dan Diamond. I know that.
And that's
I'm as old as you.
And you know what? This music industry is not what I thought it was gonna be.
It isn't.
You're another one.
Let me tell you the other story of music.
Like
I've
I
had
said,
plenty of
turn it
success
up.
and I have plenty of money from the music industry. I don't know what the fuck Dan's talking about.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go, Charm Farm.
I've made a ton of fucking money, and I live in a nice condo in Plymouth, and I drive a new car, and everything's fucking great. I don't know what Dan's doing wrong.
You guys remember this song?
There's Dan in the video right there.
That's me.
There I am, right there, the ugly like leopard skin thing that I thought was cool in '95.
It was cool in 95, man.
Hell yeah, dude.
It's awesome.
But yeah, top 40 hit.
Shit, yeah, that thing went somewhere.
Yeah.
You guys did. Hold on.
Toured
Put
the
on
world.
the chorus. We need
Toured
the
the
chorus.
world. Yeah.
The chorus.
Oh, you know what? I gotta bump
The
it up.
whole world.
Still a big club hit. If you go into Detroit somewhere.
Love this song.
Oh, yeah.
Hey.
So, give me that, who was in Charm Farm? It was you?
It was
and-
me,
Yeah, who was it?
me, Dennis White, lead singer. I played keyboards. Steve Zaccaro played guitar. Dino Zoids played bass, and Eric Hogmeyer was on the drums.
You know, Zoinks.
Yep, most of us are still in the music business. I know Eric runs Rust Belt
Yeah.
recording studio. Dennis White is the Static Revenger, who's gone on to have like extremely huge success. He
Oh,
wrote
yeah,
that song.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he wrote that song. I like that. That's pretty huge.
So that's Richard Humpty Vision, right?
Yeah,
That guy.
Richard Vision and Dennis White. Yep, and which is
I like that.
Static Revenger.
Yeah, he used to go by. Is
So
that
that's
correct?
who
Am I
it
correct
is.
in
It's the
saying that,
same
Richard?
guy.
Is it the
Yeah,
same?
he used to be Richard Vision, and my story with my
Or was it?
Static
no,
Avenger
who's- wait, I'm
is
lost here. Hold on, let me.
I mean, no, me
Okay.
too.
Is it, who was Richard Humpty Vision? There was a
Same guy.
Same guy. Okay, I just
Same
wanted-
guy.
but then he
So
switched
now
his
he's
name.
Static
Okay.
Avenger?
No, he's still Richard Vision.
Okay.
Dennis White is the Static Revenger.
Okay.
So they wrote that song together.
They wrote that song
And
together.
they
Okay,
had
got it.
Luciana
Yes,
do the
yes.
Got it.
vocal.
But the funny part about it is like Richard Vision did a remix of Superstar
Yeah.
back when the album came out,
Right.
and we absolutely hated it.
Yes,
But it was a very very big
alright.
pop in locally in LA. It was a big hit, and
I can see.
but then Dennis and him obviously became friends.
So why have you not like combined forces with amazing artists from Detroit like Kelley too and come out with awesome songs?
I'm waiting for you and Dan Diamond to waiting for you guys to do that video and
Dan Diamond and I, we're gonna spit in each other's mouths.
me and Kelley have written some songs together and actually really good.
We have, but we need to release them
We
so
do
the
need to
world
release-
can
we
see
do.
our talent.
Yes, we do.
Am I a one-hit wonder?
No, you're not a one-hit wonder, but you're a one-take person. You sing and you get it down on one take.
That's good
Okay,
though,
well
yeah.
then that's what I meant.
You're not.
Okay.
But
I
yeah,
did.
she
I meant.
No, I know. I've been in the
Yeah.
studio with her. She's
Yeah.
a great, like I said.
Boom, one take.
It's
you're done.
usually the first time I sing it is the best, and you don't want to compete with that, which
Right.
is weird. I
Right.
think it's just my energy; it just comes out,
Right.
you know.
Now you kind of hit fame in the early '90s with this track and stuff like
Sure,
that,
yeah,
and
mid-90s,
with
yeah.
the Charm Farm. It was weird because I hadn't really heard of it, and the reason why I said Perverted was the name of the
Album
CD
name
was
was Pervert,
Perverted.
yeah.
Okay. I didn't
and,
know that.
yeah,
I thought they were
little
just calling
clues
you a
along the
pervert.
way here.
No.
You're a pervert.
I am, but
I know you are. No.
And I mean, did you find like, it kind of really got an international kind of success thing?
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you the difference of what I
It
said.
was a big
Because
deal
in the
back then.
'90s, people were actually buying the music.
Yeah, no one buys
As-
music
yeah.
anymore. I don't
Right.
even buy. I mean, I do buy records still. And it's by the way, I think someone mentioned it earlier. Record Store Day is April 20th, 420.
Right.
April 20 is independent record store day, and I go to Dearborn Music all the time to their new
Oh yeah,
location.
yeah.
Love it. I buy vinyl because I still think vinyl sounds better than CDs, and I hate MP3s. They sound like crap.
Right.
And but yeah, people don't really buy music anymore. The younger generation doesn't really get into it. Although I do see a lot of people buying vinyl that are younger there, but not as much. And now with
What
Spotify
kind of
and stuff like
DJs?
that, I just signed up for Spotify myself, and I don't need to buy a record ever again. You know, they're up there, and you can just click on, whatever new artist you want to hear, and you can play the whole record
Right.
and listen to it right there. And which sucks for people like me and Dan, because then we don't get any money for all
Yeah,
the work we do. And,
yeah.
and
No money.
No money.
It's not what I thought it
It's
was.
not. It's not. It's gonna say on your tombstone, right? Here lies Dan Diamond. It's not what I thought it was.
Like I did that song with that one guy, and I'm not gonna say names, but recently we did a song together, and I keep telling him, you gotta get your name out there, you gotta get fans, and he's like, no, it's gonna just happen one day, it's gonna be an
No, it's not gonna happen.
It's not gonna happen.
You gotta like,
One, I heard the song, and
sound
two,
off
it's
my
not gonna
trunk.
happen.
No,
Yeah.
be nice. Like sell them off the trunk. There's a trunk way to do that. Like it's just.
No. There's no.
so many people climbing in this game to get to the top.
There's no more game. That's the thing. And if we can talk
There
about
isn't
music
any
business
more
all the
game.
time. There's no more game. I know everyone in the music business. I know how it works, and it's still a lot of fun. It's I talk to Dennis White all the time,
Okay.
and we always say the phrase, "It's the only thing we know how to do."
Right, exactly. No,
So
it's true. Yeah.
it does. Same thing with Dan. It's the only thing he knows how to do.
Yeah.
And it's the only thing I know how to do. So
Right, we're stuck. It's
so
like, you're just gonna
I'm
die,
not gonna.
bro.
I'm not
Yeah.
gonna go and fix your car, or
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go do this, or I have no other skills. I can't cure you of cancer or do anything. And at the same time, we're not curing cancer either. So we're just writing music. So
Right.
you just do it because you do it. Otherwise,
We know what, you guys. Look out in 2013 because
But
there's a hot track
A
coming
hot
out
track.
between us. There's a hot track. It's brewing.
in here.
It's been brewing. It's gonna come out. We're doing it.
But
We're
I
doing
want
it.
some of the Dan Diamond $5,000 money
Yeah.
that So send money to
Yeah.
attention.
We recorded a bunch of good
Yeah,
shit.
attention. We'll send it to whatever, and we'll record. I actually run 2 recording
Yeah, I was
studios,
gonna
so
You
we
don't
can
need to
record, we can
record
record it
anymore.
for free.
You got
So.
good shit.
So no, what do you actually do? I mean, do you?
I have one production studio in Monroe that I do like post-production work stuff on, and
audio or video?
audio.
Okay.
Audio, only audio, and then I run another studio out in Jackson where we can facilitate. It's a bigger place. We can run bands and stuff like that, but mostly do post-production work stuff, remixing people, mastering, final mixes, all that kind of stuff.
Do you like to do that more now instead of producing your own stuff? Or?
I still write my own songs. I have a band I play in called Cleanse. That's kind of an R&B kind of act,
Okay.
and
R&B.
R&B.
I don't consider R&B.
Yeah, it's a little R&B.
I'll listen.
It's R&B. It's like the white Detroit Sade.
I don't. Right. Like, I don't know. Like really.
Oh yeah, it's that kind of stuff. Although I've played in bands that are like pop, like Charm Farm. I was in a band called Sweaty Lips in the early 2000s. That was like an industrial band. Played we sound like 9 Inch Nails back in the day.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and I've written songs for Kelley. I was a runner-up finalist in the April and D contest. I think the last time they did it that last year.
Oh, okay.
It was excellent. You guys lost, and
Yep.
it sucked.
I did it with a rap
People
band
sucked.
called Who to What too. They were in it. And,
Okay.
People just sucked.
but
Voting wise, they did.
yeah.
Because
It's cool.
who won sucked. I
Yeah.
hated it. Yeah.
Oh, you know how it is with those contests.
There
Oh
was
yeah,
very
I did it as a
commercial
joke.
in
I'm
there,
a
like-
big baseball fan.
It wasn't. It was jokey, but it
It
was,
was-
perfect commercial
Yeah.
shit.
So I was actually
It was
sitting in my
awesome.
studio and we were watching a baseball game as we were working on some tracks, and I went and we saw the commercial for the April and the D thing, and I'm like, well, let's just go in the other room and write one right now.
Right.
And about 2 hours later, we finished the song. Day later, did a video, and which I actually called Miss Kelley Jean,
I was
She-
sick.
but she was sick. Because I needed a female vocalist for
What's
the
fucked
song.
up is I haven't been sick all winter.
Yep, and she
Not
didn't.
even
So I got a girl named Christina Jensen who plays in a lot of bands around town. She's singing in the background. And, but yeah, I see. I tried, but every time she's
If I were in
hung
it, hey,
over
listen,
or
no.
sick.
No, straight up. No. Listen, I'm dependable, motherfucker.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna tell you one thing right now. You set a date with me. I'm gonna go.
Yeah, she's good.
I'll
She is
drink
good
my
about that,
tea,
yeah.
whatnot.
I'll drink.
But I,
We-
if I show up, it works. If I show up and people hate on me and fucking vote us down because of me, that's another story, and that's exactly
Nobody
what would have
hates you.
happened.
You're
They
Kelley
would have saw.
Jean.
They would have saw
You're loved
movies.
in all of Detroit.
No. They would have saw tits and they would have voted us down. So you guys got more votes with the girl who didn't have the boobies. And I guarantee that. And I'm not mad
Yeah.
about that. I'm
Not
not
mad
mad
about
about.
boobs?
No, I'm
mad at
exactly
them.
correct about it. I'm like so right. Like she did a good job and she didn't have the porn boobs, so it was better.
No, because
Porn boobs only work well in
you know how
very
it
well,
was.
like,
It's
porn
Detroit.
situations.
It's like the Tiger thing. You know how it is. They gotta keep that.
They stopped doing that contest now. It's just
Yeah, they don't
it's
do
a
it
model
anymore.
contest now. They just
Model? Okay,
yeah.
well, maybe I
so
was
yeah,
wrong.
They no more band thing anymore. They just do like whoever's the hottest chick. She's the
Oh, see,
spokesperson
okay,
of the
my
year.
fault.
So,
Yeah, okay,
yeah,
my
it's
fault. They've
really
gone that way
that's
now.
really dumb. I don't know why they did it, which is really cool because a lot of musicians in Detroit thought it was kind of a cool thing. You know?
Hell yeah.
It would have been,
I thought
Well,
it was
gee,
cool.
I don't know. Coming from a musical town, I think that would be an ultimate idea. But you know how it is.
Yeah.
Take
I could-
that musical career right out of the.
Yeah.
Oh well.
It's not what you thought it was, man.
It's not what I thought it was.
Yeah, I mean all those things. The Detroit Music Awards, all of them. I had
Oh.
6 Detroit Music Awards.
You had 6?
Mhm.
Wow! Congratulations.
And they're in
What
a,
were they for?
most of them for Charm Firm, like best single, best album, best band. I won best keyboard player in
Wow.
Detroit.
Cool.
And then in Sweaty Split Lips, we won best industrial band like 5 years in a row.
Awesome.
So there's a whole mess of them in a box somewhere in my mom's basement, I think.
Cool.
So, and then, I'm not one to
You know what?
put
I don't
awards
think
up.
you think that you're cool enough.
Oh,
You
no,
don't
I'm
give
not cool
yourself the
enough.
gratification
No,
that I
I'm
think
not
you
cool enough.
deserve.
No, I know that, those music awards, they're really cool. I think they've gotten cooler than they used to be. They used to be a little more political.
I
think
get to go for the first time and just
they're,
go.
they're a little better now.
Do you think they're gonna let me step up on their scene and just be like,
I haven't been in years, so I don't know what they have. They didn't have any kind of red carpet. I think
I'm
they do now.
It's a
photobomb.
bunch
Yeah.
of shite.
I'm
Yeah.
They're shite, is that what you said?
It's a bunch of shite.
No, yeah, I mean, I don't know why they moved the Metro Times blowout to April.
Well, because it's warmer.
Well, the blowout used to pay for the Detroit Music Awards.
Oh, no kidding.
That's what they used to do.
Ah.
That's why they used to have those.
Okay.
And so the bands would play, and for free, because all those bands play for free.
Yeah.
And all that money goes to the Metro Times. Believe me, I played enough. Actually, I played with Sweaty Spit Lips, and we played the largest blowout show ever recorded, and they had like 600.
you did a Charm Farm reunion?
I did a
and
Charm Farm
then-
machine
yeah, I
last
remember that.
year. But Metro Times pockets a lot of that money now. So if you want to know the
We're gonna have you.
Hi.
the skimmy on how things
Yeah.
You know what?
I think
And
we're gonna bring
I-
back Ken
hold on.
Roberts as the guy.
Can I say something
Yeah.
right now? I don't get any of my news from the Metro Times. I get all my news from
Real
the
Detroit.
Real Detroit Weekly.
I used to get it from Orbit,
Period.
but they don't.
Orbit.
So,
Orbit.
Orbit.
All right, well, here's
We're
the
not
deal.
gonna
We
go
gotta say
back.
goodbye because we only got like
Yes.
10 more minutes. and
We're gonna
do
say
wanna-
goodbye.
we
We're gonna
wanna
bring
thank
out a
Ken Roberts.
band.
Thank you.
We're gonna bring
Thank you, Ken
out.
Roberts.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank
And hey,
you.
real quick, website or anything like that, or Facebook?
No website.
No.
No website, no nothing.
No, please don't contact me.
Okay.
All right, you
Not what you
guys.
thought it was.
All right.
All right.
Let's bring them back. We're gonna bring back the guys who were here earlier. We got Rattletrap coming up right now.
Rattletrap.
We're gonna do a
They're
couple
gonna
songs.
play
We're
some
gonna slide over
music.
some stuff here.
Yeah, however you guys want to arrange these chairs, go for it.
Yes.
Tables.
I won't be able to
And a
get
little of this, and a little of that.
scissors.
A little of that and a little of this.
Exactly.
Are you serious?
Little acapulco almost.
Alright.
We should have a headstock in the face there, buddy.
That's
You
alright.
gotta be careful there.
This is the title track of our new album. It's called 40 Days. I guess I should
The
do
lead
title
track.
You
The
said you
lead
were
track.
gonna do
Lead
this
track.
and then we're
Not
gonna
the title
get
track, we don't have a title track, but we do
No,
have a
we don't.
lead track.
10.
Alright.
10 minutes.
I want to see this in
Me.
40 days nearly lost my soul. I can't tell if this is real. Spinning rooms and closing doors, trying to find my will. Someone looked me in the eye, their voice was sort of blurred. Just one prick underneath my nail, feel that I got word. Feel that I got word. Well, I think I made a big mistake. This heart won't come down. Too many lights and too many fights. I keep searching for my will. Someone look me in the eye. The voice is sort of blurred. That's why his high won't go away. Feeling it's absurd. Goes like this, y'all. 40 days, nearly lost my soul. 40 days to go. I got 40 days, I nearly lost my soul. 40 days to go. 40 days, I nearly lost my soul. 40 days to go. 40 days, I nearly lost my soul. I got 40 days to go. Moscow steel, painless steel, and this needle plays my song. Faces look like photographs from Hans Bell's first song. Oh, why can't I just slip away? Death would ease the pain. You know, time moves slowly in reverse, and this feeling stays the same. It goes 40 days, I nearly lost my soul. 40 days ago. 40 days, I nearly lost my soul. 40 days ago. 40 days, I nearly lost my soul. 40 days ago. 40 days, I nearly lost my soul. I got 40 days to go. Whoa, 40 days to go. Yeah, I got 40 days. 40 days. 40 days. I got 40 days. I got 40 days. I got 40 days. 40 days to go. I got 40 days. 40 days. 40 days to go. I got 40 days. Whoa, 40 days.
Guys, we got a couple minutes, maybe do a quick one here, and then we'll jump back in. One more, you got one
No
more?
Tell Motel.
Motel
Going
Motel.
out to Kelley there.
All right.
Dedicated to the Flamingo Hotel. What's left of it
Motel,
at least.
hotel, holiday, and say bye.
Come on, y'all. Don't tell receptionist, sweet Susie Ann, was the kind of girl for me. It's just like an hourglass and a spirit that was free. Well, I knew I was in trouble when she started to wink at me. Then she took my hand and slipped away. I was telling me, woo! Hotel, motel, don't you tell on me. Hotel, motel, don't you let me be. You know my wife is home, please have mercy on me. Hotel, motel, don't you tell on me. One more time now, Fizz. Yeah, play that guitar. There she comes. All right, you ready for this? Here we go. My Barbara was the kind of girl that would really blow my mind. She had herself a birthmark, only I could find. When she asked if I was single, well, I started about my crime. Then slipped down to the motel room outside the county line. Hotel, motel, don't you tell on me. Hotel, motel, won't you let me be. You know my wife is home, please have mercy on me. Hotel, motel, don't you tell on me. Last time now, precious. Yeah. All right, now this is where the story turns. You gotta have the story turn.
Give her beer.
Give her her beer. All right, now listen up, y'all. Well, Karma is a mistress that can make a good thing wrong. The other night when I got home, my wife's car was gone. I searched around the neighborhood, love wasn't on my side. Then I drove on by that motel and I found her there inside. Hotel, motel, don't you tell on me. Hotel, motel, won't you let me be. You know my wife is home, please have mercy on me. Hotel, motel, don't you tell on me. All right, all right.
Rattletrap.
fun.
Hey, we
I
want
love
to thank
it.
everybody that stopped
I
by
love
tonight.
that.
Jay, Action Jackson, MMA fighter. Make sure you
Thank
look
you.
him up. Dan Diamond in the house.
Kelley.
We tried to get to our guy
Yeah.
down there, Tony Batman in Florida. He's
I
still
heard
there. We
that.
love you. We'll have him
Yes,
come in
he
a
did.
little later on. I'm sure he'd love to
The
Skype in
motel,
later on.
hotel, holiday inn. Say what?
That's right.
That was about the 8th time I said that tonight. I hope y'all caught that.
Flamingo.
Rattletrap. Make
Flamingo.
sure you check out Rattletrap. We are Detroit Dungeon. Kelly Jean,
What?
VJ Strokenfold in the house. We got to get the heck on down the road to the
Thank
Hotel
you.
Motel. Make sure you tune in next Tuesday. We got all kinds of surprises. Who knows? Maybe even a new co-host for just that night.
And somebody needs to win a t-shirt.
So you're gonna be calling in on a mystery skull. We're gonna have an easier
You
mystery
know
skull
what?
next
Should
week.
I wear the shirt and then we could give it away? Like it could be all.
That could be.
Yeah,
That could be.
fresh
All right,
water.
there we go. It'll be freshly
I love
off.
that shit.
Freshly off
I
of
would
Kelly
never.
Jean. That could actually have the guys involved in it too.
Fresh
Get
off
it?
fucking
So,
shit.
There we go.
I know.
Once again, Detroit Dungeon. Check us out www.com. Detroit Dungeon. We're out of here. See you in the dungeon.
Bye
Peace
guys.
out.
Love